Welcome to not quite Skyrim D&D, but a new game hosted by our very own Michael Omega, the DM Dungeon Master of this game.
I did it. I've achieved Dungeon Master status. Just kidding. I already suck at this game, so this will be really fun.
It's gonna be fun. As you guys may know, our little rogue panda is not going to be here for a few weeks, so we decided to try something a little different, where I'm actually going to be playing the game for the very first time instead of dungeon mastering it, and Michael decided to step up and do it. However, this is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be Skyrim themed, but steampunk themed.
Steampunk. You see, I got my prop.
That's a power tool dart, not
Our solar calculators props? Is that steampunk?
solar
Steampunk.
Wait,
calculator.
It's solar power.
Hold on. I have my steampunk prop. Hold on. It's a wind up. It counts.
Is that the same one we got from Mindfair?
Yes, it is. When we all bought our little children creatures.
God.
Oh boy.
I think I still have mine somewhere around here too.
You know, Xylo.
Don't know. I probably threw mine out. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
The only
I have yours, Michael. I have your little duck.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Xylo, when I saw your character icon and I saw his name, I was disappointed because his name wasn't Torbjorn.
Torbjorn! But
No.
we have some new character names here. We are also joined by Mitch, Crazy Mitch, who has decided to fill our vacant spot this week. Literally was like, yeah, I'd love to play D&D sometime yesterday during his stream, and we were like,
Yeah.
perfect!
That was like perfect timing. I was like, I never
So
done this before.
you say?
It must be fate.
Yeah.
Destiny,
it's almost I
as you like to
mentioned D&D.
Yeah. So I guess
Because
without
once you
further
start, you
ado,
never stop.
I'm going to hand this all over to Michael, and Michael, you're now in charge.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
So I'm just gonna, because steampunk's like a very niche genre. So for those of you who don't know what steampunk is, imagine the world as it is now, but instead of developing with electricity, everything is run off steam. And then add fantasy elements to it, like different
Treasure.
races, maps,
Treasure Planet.
treasure. So yeah, if you've ever seen the Disney movie Treasure Planet, that's pretty much what steampunk is. So
Yeah.
a few of the things we've done to the normal D&D to sort of fit the theme, but for the most part, it's still the same D&D that you know and love and hate. Let's be real, rolling constant ones. So yeah, that's pretty much what steampunk's all about. And for me, it's just like a theme that I like, so it's fun. But yeah, shall we get into the actual game then?
I'm ready.
I
All
seem
right,
to have
get it.
Lost my doc.
Perfect.
Give us the lore, my boy.
All right. Let me pull up the doc real quick. That I have for this because I closed it like an intelligent human being. All right.
Great stuff.
Welcome, adventurers, to the floating city of Boxton, a magnificent place. Right? You got these. It's a giant like platform. It's not like a floating rock. It's a platform that is propelled from beneath the platform by giant, massive steam propellers. You know, and if power were cut at any moment, the whole place would be coming down. But fortunately, this place is rather wealthy, and lots of guilds here to help fuel the wealth of the nation here, and they can keep power running 24/7, which is nice. Now, there's a few big families, and we'll run into them as time comes. But I'm not going to talk about them too much right now. Just that the main power couple is Lady and Lord Witherspoon. Was that it? Yeah. Yes. So Lord and Lady Witherspoon, and they are not your typical politicians. They're more capitalists than anything else, but they're quite wealthy. And due to this wealth and their boredom, they created a ton of treasure hunting guilds in the floating city of Boxton. And these guilds will hold members that will go out and search for ancient and rare artifacts to bring back and sell to other nations, or to, if they're warlike items, then to protect themselves. As the steampunk world isn't exactly the kindest, especially the treasure hunting world. quite, what's the word?
Cutthroat.
Cutthroat, hostile. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, there's multiple guilds, and unfortunately, before a lot of you have fallen into some rough patches and are stuck at one of the lower level guilds. But hopefully you won't be there for long. You can get enough artifacts, and you might just be able to work your way into some of the higher guilds, get some higher paying jobs. But as most guilds do, they enjoy good, hearty nights of booze and ladies.
The whooping goblins follow us here.
There's alarms going off. One of the propellers stopped, so they gotta get back on that.
No.
No. The propellers are completely automatic. If they were to run out, then the people would know quite quickly.
By the sirens.
They'd be dead.
No, but yeah, mostly because everyone would be falling. But
Anyway.
yes, so we open up on a large, not brothel, but banquet. Let's go with that word.
We're PG here, boys.
It's a quite large party of at least a solid 70 members, most of whom are already far gone the legal limit of alcohol. But there are quite a few merry bands playing their music in the guild. And fortunately, the guild hall's nice and large, but not as big as it can be, and mostly of wood, which is unfortunate. But this is where we open upon our adventures. Now I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and set how if you already know each other or not. So this is your time to party, to have some fun.
Come, everyone! Come get a try of the Underkeg Brew! Been working this up for the past 3 nights here. It's gonna be the finest you ever shipped. Huh? Druindar, you wanna come? This is going to be much better than the last batch, huh? Do you want some?
I'll take you up on a couple of drinks.
Hey! You two dragon folk, you want some?
Oh, absolutely. Count me in on this, old man.
I could use a pint.
So you see this little old dwarf with just this big old, bushy beard, balding head, and these big old massive goggles with a crack in there, in one of them. And he's just passing out mugs of ale.
At this point, you guys
one
want
eye that looks like it's blind.
yourselves?
Is that also?
Yeah, he has a crack in one of the goggles, but it's okay because that eye's blind anyway. So,
Of course.
so he
At
doesn't
this point,
really
you guys want to go ahead and let the audience know who you are and what's going on? Just some basic information. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. Starting with the dwarf, of course.
Yeah, I guess I've already started. So
Towards
this
the end.
guy is he calls himself Orin or Yorick Underkeg, and he, as I said, he has that big bushy white beard, and you can actually see a small thing moving inside the beard at the moment. He's wearing some nice scale armor, and he has 2 flintlock pistols, one that's carved in ivory, one that's a darker substance, on his belt. And he has this really large, massive sniper rifle-looking thing with 3 barrels. You have no idea why it has 3 barrels, but it seems to have little doodads and all kinds of things all attached to it. The back of it seems to just be wrapped in iron bands weighing it down. The whole thing's got to weigh like 30 pounds just for a sniper rifle, or more. And he's just sitting there with a keg with his own name on it, just passing it out as from his own brewer's kit.
Well, who does Mr. Underkeg pass the first keg to?
Well, the first one he invites over is his old friend Druindar.
Of course. All right, Druindar, go ahead and introduce yourself. Who are you, and what are you about?
All right, so I am Druindar Shadowthorn. I am a high elf, and I've known my buddy here for how many years did we go back?
I stopped counting.
Half a month.
It's gotta be at least 100 years or so. I've known
Close
this
to
man.
it.
Close to about.
You guys are old. My God.
Very.
Yes, 244, I believe.
Jesus.
Well, I only beat him by a year, just a tad bit.
You guys are old people.
What is it?
Jeez.
It's a couple of months, right?
He's an elf, so it doesn't really show.
Yeah, I come equipped with some nice comfy leather armor. You know, gotta have the nice pads going and everything. I've also got running around with 2 daggers and my trusty flintlock rifle, just in case anybody gets in my sights.
Of course.
I also know a bit of magic as well. Not too much, but just a tad bit in case I need it for some extra attack.
Awesome. And who does Mr. Underkeg pass the next one to?
Oh, those 2 dragon folk, whoever wants to step up first.
All right, who takes the first pint?
I'll go for it.
Okay.
Alright. My name is Vordar Klipek. I'm a cleric of all things, dragonborn. I'm a gold dragon. Breathe that nice fire. Carry on me a mace and a blunderbuss. Always need a blunderbuss if someone tries to, run up on me. Just pop one in them.
Of course.
I'm a religious man. I follow Akatosh. Man, I know a lot of spells compared to the elf boy. I know quite a lot of spells. It's gonna be quite fun to use them,
All right, I guess that means the last one to take a pint is the other dragon folk. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Doverax Thestun of I am a sorcerer. I know many spells, as I am a scholar of the highest of caliber.
Okay.
I have many spells, but if things get a little close and personal, I do have a few daggers and a blunderbuss.
All right, cool.
Everybody gets a gun.
Oh yeah, yes, of course. Everybody gets a gun. This
It
is
is our civil right.
Indeed, it is.
You're a
The Third
Republican.
Amendment.
That's
You
why
don't
they joined the
trust
guild in the first place. They have guns, join the guild, sure.
Of course. And yeah, so there's our merry band of 4, and we're having a nice old time.
Where'd the barbershop quartet?
Can I get each of you to quickly roll a perception check just for me?
Wow.
Okay.
What are we gonna see?
First roll.
Ah, yes,
know
your
what
first
I
roll of the day. Ooh,
Yeah.
Vordar rolls very nicely. Mario
Alright.
A rolls very nicely.
Oh, I guess my name
Help
didn't-
the noob elf.
So when
In
you open your
your-
character sheet,
yeah.
on the
correct
bottom
one.
there are your skills, and for each skill you have,
Mhm.
just click the skill that you're supposed to use, and it will roll for you
Gotcha.
automatically.
Perception.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh my
Xylos is
goodness!
something.
With
Oh,
a negative
minus
1.
Xylophoney and
My
crazy-
first roll in a game was a crit. Would you look at that?
Of course.
At least on the bright
course.
side, his
My one
crazy
good
rolls-
eye can see all.
Hold on. At least
Alright.
his crazy rolls are working for us this time.
Yes. You haven't even
Indeed.
seen my stats yet.
No.
I've heard from Michael. They're pretty crazy.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. So I'll let you. I'll say each of you kind of notices out of the corner of your eye, especially Mr. Yorick Underkeg, that there's a small group of men who aren't quite enjoying themselves. Yeah, they look not necessarily upset, just almost like they're hiding something, right? And
Let's bully them.
Mr. Yorick can also tell that they're, moving their lips and speaking at very, very low whispers to each other so that the others around them would not hear. And as part of the Treasure Hunter Guild, remember how I said it was very cutthroat? It is also quite secretive. I mean, treasure is well sought after, of course. High wealth comes from treasure hunters, of course. Also high danger, as there are many, many monsters along the way who guard these artifacts, and they wish not for you to take them, or they shall take your life. However, because of Mr. Underkeg's crit roll,
Yes, of
you
course.
can make out one very specific phrase: ancient treasure.
My eyes light up.
Your eye lights up.
It's your eye.
No, they
lighting up.
both just open wider. Who knows if anything's happening with one of them, but
Okay.
Oh, I can see again, boys.
yeah, so I think Yorick leans over to Druindar like, I think they know something over there. You want to get all sneaky on it, or should I handle it?
Wait, the dragon us the dragons, do we know you guys at all, or is this the first time meeting?
I think
you
we've
guys?
been introduced before.
right,
Probably.
so
You
I'm
all,
gonna-
you all vaguely know each other, but as far as your relationship goes,
Yeah, you
back,
think you guys might have been on a hunt with me before, maybe? Or is this the first time you're working with me?
I would say you guys have probably been on a mission or two together, but as far as actual relationship goes, it looks like Jundar and you're far back.
Oh yeah. We've been in like probably multiple guilds before.
Exactly.
This is my fourth mission.
Yes,
just
but
getting a
he's a
goal.
sneaky one.
This is true.
Gosh.
I
You
would
want to handle it,
say-
or do you want me to handle it? And he starts petting his beard.
Let's see. I would say let me try and sneak over and see if I can eavesdrop in on anything else.
Very good.
All right. Go ahead, and then roll a stealth check. Then
Gotcha.
I'm going to
You one clumsy man.
use this guy as the
Oof.
Yep. I don't know if we
Um,
can give him advantage at all, so...
No, I would not say. Unfortunately, in this case, you do not get an advantage because of the large group of people. Actually, no, because of the large group of people, I will give you advantage since you could probably.
Come get some
Maneuver your
more
way.
drinks! I'm just shouting over from our table,
Assassin's
causing a
Creed.
scene.
Because of the
Excited,
large
everybody.
party of people in such a more confined space, you were able to sneak your way over and wow, man, you guys are rolling real well. And you hear the young man say, hey there, friend, I think I might have found just what we need to get the hell out of here. And his friend responds, oh, what is that? And he goes, you see, have you ever heard of the ancient treasures of lore? And then he gives a quick look around just to make sure nobody's listening. And he doesn't see you, fortunately, because you are pretty much gone, right? And he says, I hear there was an ancient treasure born or buried at the last king's death. Not just one, but four. 4 ancient treasures for 4 different types of people. All fighters, of course. And if we were to gather them, we would become the most powerful treasure hunting group of all. And his friend looks around and cups a hand over his mouth. And he kind of says something, but you don't make out exactly what he says. Do you want to roll a perception check to see if you can hear what he's saying, or because you
Sure.
can't read his lips anymore?
You got this,
Let's
Druindar.
Ooh, a 15.
It's a
All
pretty good
right.
roll.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this guy's constitution probably is not that good. So I'm gonna say, yeah, you hear him,
Okay.
but vaguely. You can kind of make out a few syllables here and there. Something about another town, something about the guild master, and then something about, mist.
Yes.
What do you want to do from here on out? Because you've heard this small conversation going between these very secretive men about an ancient treasure that would make you rich and powerful beyond your wildest dreams.
I would say I would go back to my good friend and relay the information.
All right, well, go ahead and do that then, and then we'll see what the responses are. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So, York, I went over and heard vaguely what they were talking about.
And
So, apparently there's some ancient treasure that they are talking about, and I couldn't make out everything they said, but apparently it's some town and something to do with the guild master. It's a bit confusing, but if we could look into this, we could probably be one of the
Yes.
greatest treasure guilds.
okay,
Not even
that's-
just treasure guilds, treasure hunters.
that sounds good.
Ooh.
And is there any way I would have ever heard of this treasure before, like with a history roll or anything, perhaps?
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and make a history roll, you can have an idea of what maybe he's talking
Yeah,
about.
just curious. Is this treasure happen to be surrounded by stonework? By
Is he
any
telling
chance?
us all of it, or?
Oh yes, no, it's in. I mean, he didn't relay all the information to you, but out of character, I did say it was in a burial.
Just because, as a dwarf, I have stone cutting, so if I'm trying to think about stones here, then I get double efficiency.
Yeah,
No,
we're looking for the
No, it's
Infinity
not. Okay,
Gauntlet.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, the
Just-
Infinity Gauntlet,
just-
so we can turn
Just
it
to
to
make sure,
Skyrim D&D.
that's all good. All right, so I will roll my history check.
I'm going to let you know it's going to be a rough one. If you want to...
Okay, give me them big numbers, big numbers.
Okay, then. A 22 on the roll. I like it.
I mean, I'm an archaeologist. I study treasure all the time,
Of course, of course. So you look at Mr. Shadowthorn, and you realize that what he's talking about might just be the ancient king's yore, right? So the history goes back a few hundred years. Obviously, there's no kings left in our land, as most of the cities are run almost independently of each other, as Boxton is. But most of the other cities, whether floating or not, usually do not interact unless through trade, as wealth is what makes this world go around, of course. But a few hundred years before the revolution, there was an ancient king, said to be very, very, very evil. Fortunately, a band of merry men was able to take him out.
The Vault
Yeah.
Hunters.
We had 2 rogues, a warlock, and a paladin.
Hmm.
And they were able to take out the king. And
What were their names?
nobody knows what their names was.
Sure.
All right. Oh yeah, sorry, where was I? Anyways, yes. So, as after they took out the king, they sought the power of his items that he had kept in store. Some say there might have been a set of very formidable armor pieces in there, fit perfectly sized for a dwarf. But that's all you can remember as far as the items go. But what you do know is that after they took the powerful items, they were over, the items themselves were far too strong for any normal mortal to hold. And eventually they had to bury them alongside the dead king's body. And now the king's ghost and soul rules over the items in search that make sure that nobody will remove them from the burial, lest they reinstate an evil into this world like no other. But that's just the history of it. Whether it's true or not, you never know.
So
you've heard of this story.
I think we have to get to this treasure first.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like an idea.
Yeah, and I relay loosely all that information. I leave out the part about the curse and all that completely to these guys. There's some fine armor that one of us could be using. Once wielded by an ancient king before.
See,
all of you were born.
Sort of feel skeptical about this. Can I insight to see if he's leaving something out?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll. You roll an insight, and then Xyla, roll a persuasion or deception. Sorry,
Deception. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it would be that. All right, let me find this, and let's see. Okay, not horrible.
Damn. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So you're listening into Yorick under kegs, and he is.
I
Oh,
spill it
he
all
has
out.
got-
Like, this could be good treasure for all of us. I'm sure it's
just
equally as valuable for all of us, and it'll give us great standing.
I just realized. I just remembered your thing, Xylo. You have really good rolls at the beginning, but
That's fair. If the legends holds true, I'm gonna when we get to a fight, I'm gonna be rolling the ones.
If
Anyway.
you're rolling
Oh,
ones,
okay.
that's not good, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know,
Yes. Anyways, yeah. So, Vordar tries to get an idea if maybe the small dwarf is maybe putting out half the truth, as you will.
listen,
But this man is about as stone cold as the stone he works, and you would find absolutely nothing.
You try
These
to look
old
into
men
my
and their
eyes, but you get
old-
distracted with the one.
you old men in your poker face.
Mhm.
The
Yeah, you
goggles
cannot-
come down.
You cannot read this man whatsoever.
I don't think anyone can.
All right, so like I said, that's awesome. Now, would you like to gather some more information? Now, fortunately, you do not know where this treasure is. That's the history does not tell you even where they buried the king.
I've heard the legends and all. Just the reason it's still hidden is no one knows where. Like, except
as far as
someone
you
does.
understand it's just an old wives' tale, as far as you think. But it might
They know something, then someone knows something. Who told them? So I guess
So it's up to you guys. So you guys got to figure out what's your next move when you want to try and figure out any information about where this just might be.
Is there usually like a person we go to in charge of giving groups like certain hunts and whatnot? Like a
so there's
quartermaster or something that would
there's two ways you can get treasure hunting, or like a board. So in the main hall of the guild, there is 2 boards for treasure hunting. One that is lower level and that's based on the type of dungeon that you're going to. And they have like lower level quests that give you less gold and everything. And then there's another board that is mostly meant for the more veteran members of the guild. Usually newer members aren't allowed to take from this board. But they basically they have like higher level dungeons in them where you can get a lot nicer quality artifacts and even some gold piles laying around. But I'll let you a little bit of insight. This type of dungeon does not exist on those boards. These are mostly known locations of dungeons with known bosses and stuff in them. But
yeah, so we've spent some time looking at those boards and we wouldn't remembered.
Oh yeah, if you wanted to pull a quest from there, then you could. But I would imagine that wouldn't be the thing you'd want to do right now. But it's up to you. I mean, I'm willing to make another dungeon.
Well, I think my guess would be, since the 2 guys were whispering and since I overheard the guildmaster, I would say our best guess would be going to the guildmaster and seeing if he could relay us any information on it.
Yeah. So I think Yorick just gets all serious for a moment. We have a few options. One, go straight to the guildmaster and see if we can get this mission for ourselves. That might not work because they're already on it. He might think there's something up, and then if we get it after, letting it known that we want this treasure, then, he might be a little disappointed, or she. I don't remember. My mind's going a little bit.
The guildmaster's a he, yes.
Okay, good.
He?
2, we could try to get the information out of those fellers, either by, subterfuge or violence. Or 3, we could try to follow them to wherever they're going. But then, once again, it could in fact lead to violence if things go wrong. Which I'm not a fan of, no, but perhaps it is an option. I just want to put the vote out, because now that you have heard, you guys are in on this. This goes nowhere.
Yes.
And he just looks at the 2 dragon guys like, you guys aren't going to find this with someone else, you're finding this with me.
Do you guys want to react to that at all, or?
I just give them a thumbs up.
Okay.
Remember, I'm socially awkward.
It's like, I'm always down for a roughing if we need to.
Yeah.
Okay then.
I wouldn't mind a fight.
Okay, so perhaps we ask these gentlemen, leave the guildmaster out of it, and get some answers.
Okay.
Of course.
I'm
As
down
long
for
as
that.
we can do this peacefully, I'm okay with it. But if violence is needed, then so be it.
Sure. Yeah, so
Awesome.
I think we kind of spend some time just kind of lightly listening in on them, trying to see what they're doing next.
You can roll perception checks if you want, just to see if you hear anything.
Okay.
Oh,
Again, loud room, hard to hear small groups of conversations unless you're
Yeah.
in the conversation itself.
We all just get unnaturally quiet as we're doing this.
so
So if they,
It's not uncommon to be quiet when you're,
I don't
you're
think they
drinking,
would-
of course.
yeah, they might be able to pick up on that we've overheard something if they try hard enough. But yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. Here's where I fall. Right.
Oh my lord, Xylo! Have you rolled almost only crits this entire
I think
game?
I rolled 3 crits and a 22.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
3 crits and a
Damn.
22, which was a natural 18.
Alright, cool.
The OP dwarf.
Like I said, it's gonna come crashing down. Soon,
It's so gonna crit so hard.
Alright, so
This is so great.
you and the rest of you want to roll insight. That is a language proficiency.
I was looking around
That
my
is.
profile and I accidentally hit that. Sorry,
Mhm.
Why are you
Yeah.
proficient in dwarf?
because I can learn up to 4 languages due to my whole stat mix-ups.
Alright. Yeah, so roll 3 more perception checks, 1 for each of you.
All right.
I probably won't see anything, but you know. Oh, well, would you look at
Mordor,
that?
Yeah, you got something.
Alright, so
Mordor has got something.
Yes, ma'am.
So you notice, so Vordar notices a few things, and so does Yorick Underkeg, of course. And although what you learn from them isn't necessarily very interesting or important information, most of it is just
Yeah.
talking about women, in fact, and some
Which
fine,
women?
fine women indeed.
Your ex-wife.
They're talking about your sister, Druindar.
One of them may or may not happen to be a sister. They were elves that they were talking about. Fine women of the elven kind. But,
Must be your sister then.
Roll up the sleeves then.
So if it
But,
does come down to a roughness from these,
You're talking
That's
about
some
your sister,
incentive.
Ossine? Ossine, your sister?
I'll see you.
My God.
okay
Sweet
then.
Bamboo blossom.
Anyways, so you listen in for a few minutes and then you don't really hear too much information. Just a lot of boisterous, loud screaming, drinking of mead and beer and other types of booze. And then, although just at the end, most of you have already ticked out of the conversation at this point, but Yorick does notice one tiny thing about one of the men
oh boy,
before they leave. There's an insignia on the man who cupped his hand over his mouth. There's an insignia on his neck. Now, most of the towns come with an insignia, and so do most of the guilds. Oftentimes, when you would join a town as being one of its citizens, you would get an insignia to signify that that is your citizenship. And then when you join a guild, you would also get another insignia somewhere on your armor, whereas the one for your town would go onto your skin, almost like a brandishing. But this man here, he's not a part of Boxton. Oh, no. He does not share the Boxton insignia, as do you guys. Instead, he shares an insignia of a town not too far away. Not exactly a large city like Voxton, which is why most times, if you have the insignia of a small town, large cities like Voxton will welcome you with open arms. They aren't necessarily completely hostile. They just do not necessarily like outsiders. However, this man had the insignia of a small town called Rustin. Okay? Ruftun. Rustin.
and that's a small town.
Small town. It's no bigger than a few farms and some basic stores. Whereas Voxton is quite a large city, right? Very, very tall buildings and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Rich material, gold and everywhere. This place is mostly made out of wood and stone and thatch. Nothing too spectacular.
Stone, you say? Can I learn the history of the stone?
It comes from the mountains just due north.
I knew it.
Wait, maybe we'll meet Oswald.
You just want Oswald back so bad.
Doesn't fit this theme. It makes me mad.
However, is there something else you notice? Because after noticing the insignia on his neck, you instantly, as most people who live in this world do, they instantly look for the guild insignia on the armor.
Mm.
And oddly enough, you don't find one.
Oh,
This man is a mystery to you. You've never seen him before. And he doesn't belong to Boxton.
It's not part of the guild, not part of the city.
No, he's not.
Okay.
So these two men get up to leave. They've had their fill of alcohol, and they're ready to go for the night. probably to some ladies, of course, as you do after a good
We
day.
follow them. No.
If you want to follow them, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think as they start to leave, I kind of just sit there, still just like playing with my beard and just like looking like I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
All right.
thinking, are you?
Probably not.
All right.
Look like it.
So, I mean, it's up to you guys next. What you got to do. These men are leaving. This is your only source of information, or as far as
York's just
Mr.
quietly
Julendar
sitting there, just
has learned.
not saying anything as they're walking out.
Do me and Mario know any? Like, do we know about those guys? Is that York told us anything about them?
It's up to him.
Well, I've been saying the stuff to the table, so those guys are looking for the the king's treasure and whatnot. So, you know all that much. And yeah, I was talking to you guys about potentially stalking them and getting information from them. So that's what.
If they're our only source of information, I feel like we should sort of follow them.
So you want to
Now, we could, but he just like holds up his like armor and just shing, shing, shing. It wouldn't
mine's
be
not
very stealthy.
Mine isn't any better. I got that splint mail going on. Splint armor.
So we could do that, but it's either we engage them right now, or find where they're operating from.
That would also need us to follow them, don't you think? If we need to know where the base of operations is.
I saw their insignia. They're not from here.
Oh.
Yes, they're from Rustin. Small town. Everyone probably knows everyone there. Someone will know them.
I have a sister from
They
there.
use stones from the mountain due north.
The stones! Don't even get me started on those. Stones.
Okay, you kooky old man.
All right. So is that your plan then?
If we know where they are, then let's go to their city, shall we? Or town, rather.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should ask the guildmaster if he knows anything about this ancient king's yore treasure and all that stuff.
All right.
I think that'd
Sure.
be next best course
You
of
guys,
action.
I'll say you guys are pretty well equipped. The guildmaster himself isn't like a very quiet man. He likes to hang out with his members
Women.
of the guild and women. Of course, men and women are allowed in this guild.
Mainly
He likes to hang out with his men and women of the guild. He likes to drink with them. He typically will most likely outdrink you and then out arm wrestle you, even when he's outdrunk you.
Ooh.
Very, very strong, very, very hearty man himself.
Expect
An orc.
the guild master.
20 in every
Actually.
stat. Possible to beat.
Alright, so who would like to do the talking to the guildmaster? I would do it, but the last two hunts weren't very successful. A little bit of bad blood, perhaps.
What about the elf? Jurindar, yes, you would like to do that? Because I'm not very good at talking with other people. I mean, I can if I need to, but...
I mean,
anyone
I've
else is
known
better
the
at it.
guild master a long time. Maybe he might give me
Perfect.
some information.
Perfect.
Sure.
So maybe we could do that.
All
I
right.
mean, Yorick and Druindar have been in the guild for far longer than the other two have. And
Well, yeah.
I would believe.
Yorick's also just a little salty about last time they arm wrestled, he lost.
I just want to point out, I am the youngest here.
Yeah, so Vordar is new to the guild. He's just only very recently joined, maybe even only a year ago.
I am 16. Just want you guys to know.
okay.
Oh, he's the baby.
Young whippersnapper.
No, I'm an adult as a Dragonborn.
Technically, he's an adult.
It's a baby.
All right, so yeah, so I guess you're going over to the guildmaster then? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Let's get some
Alright.
info, shall we?
I leave the keg of my own brewed stuff there, just so everyone can sample it. Grow my
Of course.
fame as a brewer a little bit.
Of course. And as you begin to leave the table, you see some of the men look over at a completely unaccounted for keg. And
It's all
Let's just say-
yours, big boy.
and he kind of doesn't hear you because he's already focused well on getting as much out of
Oh,
that
sure.
as possible. Your brew is rather popular among some of the older guild members, of course.
Can I
Some of the
roll
new-
for how good it is?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and
Actually,
roll.
I have a brewer's kit proficiency. Would intelligence
Yeah,
be fine
so-
for that?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an intelligence. check for that.
It's it's essentially the brewer's kit, as I have it set up right now. Intelligence with proficiency.
All right, cool. So yeah, go ahead and tell intelligence. and
Let's
then
see
whatever your
what his
proficiency is
face
for that.
looks like as he sips upon his drink.
Oh my! So
The legend continues.
Pooh face.
This man he takes his large wooden
So you
keg,
guys weren't just being
or-
nice to me earlier.
or
Thanks.
flask, and then dumps it under the opening to the keg. And you see this golden brew coming out, almost as smooth as a fine river, and it's just you see just this one bead of sweat come down the man's forehead as his flask fills up with this elixir that is Yorick under Keg's brew.
Mhm.
And then after you get this nice whiff of what's in the brew. What would you say is in the brew?
What do you feel?
Ah, well, this one, this is actually my Thunder Keg variety. So
Ooh.
it's got a little bite to it, some extra hoppiness, local spices. We actually have a few nice smooth stones of marble sitting inside, as it does. I think it likes
Adds
to.
that
It gets you
flavor.
some of the flavor of the stone, Just it
gets
rounds
me.
it all out.
You're trying to get them
Alright.
stoned, huh?
Exactly.
So yeah, so then as the brew is coming out of the keg, and then you see these other men turn with their noses well in the air and their eyes closed, and you hear this. You smell this faint earthiness that is almost the stone of the earth itself, followed by this fragrance, this bursting fragrance of all the spices that are in the keg.
Love
And it just-
drinking dirt.
It's so
Yeah, this is definitely
It's
more of a
almost
powerful
a-
than a smooth drink. So
oh yeah, it's
Mm.
definitely a mesmerizing smell. And then the first man to pull up and then drink one down, you just see, he takes one swig, his eyes are closed, and then suddenly his eyes pop open, and then that's it.
But
You see the other
I
men
whisper
start to
over to-
crowd around the keg.
he can't handle the spices.
I whisper over to Doverax, he might have gotten a lucky stone. I leave the stone in the bottom of the cask.
Oh.
If you get it in your mug, you're the lucky one.
Oh. Okay.
It's good luck.
It's good luck. Fair enough. All right. So yeah, to the guildmaster then. So this time you look around and you don't notice that the guildmaster is out. This is rather uncommon behavior for him. Being an orc, he likes to brandish his strength and his ability to drink, as I previously stated. Like I said, he can hold his drink like no other. So, there's only one other place where you'd find the guildmaster, obviously, and that's in his quarters. So you walk up to the door and try to open it, but it's locked.
Knock, knock, knock.
You
Yeah,
hear,
I lean over to Vordar. He really respects a man who will, go in there and tell him his mind. So maybe you should get his attention. Open the
want me to
door
do-
and step on in.
Okay.
Yorick is trying to make his own assumptions of what's going on. So
so again, Vordar tries to open the door and nothing. It's completely locked from the inside.
Well, so much for that idea, York.
Yorick whispers over to Drundar, You wanna help him out a little bit? It'll be funny.
Okay, what about kicking it down? What if the
Well,
guildmaster's in trouble?
You see Yorick just take his goggles off and just start winking at you. Like, make little lock-picking things with his hands. Just not trying to say it out loud.
All right, fine. What about a lockpick?
Yeah,
You got,
yeah.
You
You see
got
just
one?
happy little nods from Yorick. Just so
Happy little
Vordar can
nod.
get in and make sure he's okay.
Okay. Does anyone have a lockpick? Can you pick
You're,
this?
you're a man who knows, his medicine. You'll be able to make sure.
Okay. I'll believe you, old man.
I don't have a lockpick kit or anything on me either.
I know one of you has a thieves kit.
I think you do. Mitch?
I do.
Yeah, Mitch has a thieves'
I have a
kit.
thieves kit.
All right. Go ahead and roll. I'll say if you
Kid,
beat.
I guess.
This isn't
Yeah.
like a fairly well built place, so I'll say if you get higher than a 12 on your thieves kit, then the door will unlock.
All right. Where is my kit actually? Find it.
It should be in tool proficiency.
Yeah, let me find it.
It's under skills. Find it.
It's not even there.
Oh, is it not? Well, just roll a dexterity check, and it's gonna be plus your proficiency.
Okay.
So it'll be dexterity check +2.
So whatever you.
Whew. All right.
That's a
so,
total of 6.
Yeah, that's a 6. So you've only got about half of what you needed.
Hmm.
So yeah, you put the lockpick in and just it instantly snaps.
Yeah, everything snapped.
You're a great lockpick.
Well, none of you are known for being, well, I mean, Truandar maybe, but yeah, this is uncanny for you. Unfortunately, as a much better criminal than most of the guys here, you are pretty used to picking locks, and especially a lock so weak as this one. But as the pick snaps, you hear a thud from the other
Okay.
side of the door.
Uh-oh.
Just a loud thud of almost as something hitting a desk.
Ooh.
Chewy. Oh,
And,
it's hitting
yeah, and no voices came out when he was
No,
yelling.
no.
We gotta get in there.
So Yorick finally steps up like, Guildmaster, I'm ready to win my title back. I challenge you. Does he get an answer?
So yeah, he gets an answer actually. The answer is almost like a garbled "come on in" from the other side. To which
Locked.
yes. So yeah. So after a few minutes of realizing that you haven't come in, the orc guildmaster realizes that the door must be locked because you cannot get in.
Yeah.
which is
Meanwhile,
uncanny.
I pull the big gun off my back. I'm like pressing it against the door, starting to mess with a bunch of notches while he's getting up. I assume.
Okay.
Gosh.
Clink clink.
Just look. What are you doing?
So I'm just doing that at the meanwhile. It's taking a long time. So does he ever open the door?
Yeah, so after a few minutes, you hear some stumbling. He hits another table, and then you hear a crash of glass.
How much does this man drink?
And then after a few seconds, you hear 3 different locks going off.
And I'm
you
just like
hear
freeze.
a bolt lock, a chain lock,
Jesus.
and then the combination lock.
Wow,
And
so
then you
We weren't getting in
hear
there.
another thud, and then the door creaks open. Small beam.
I
of
quickly
light
pull the
comes
gun
up from
back.
inside.
The door was locked. It was Vordar's idea.
what?
He wanted to make sure you're okay. He's a nice gentleman.
And you
Yeah.
don't really get an answer back.
Guildmaster?
Are you okay?
I push on the
You
door.
gotta open the door.
Yeah, I
It's
push on
only
the
a
door.
creak.
Yeah.
I guess I'll open the door.
Yeah.
I'll
I
open
mean, you
it.
could sit there and say, "Are you
All
okay?"
right.
You're not gonna get an answer.
Just
Yeah.
I'll open it
So,
then.
yeah.
Mhm.
So you open the door a little bit more, and then
Yeah.
slumped against the front of his desk is the old guild master, and he's got a little gash on his leg. He's not looking too good.
Oh, what happened here? Hello?
I take
Told
the
you, should have kicked the
opportunity
door
and
down.
I grab him by the hand. Does he do anything?
Oh no, he opens his eyes and looks up back at you. He goes, "Oh, Yorick, I always loved your brew."
I slowly take his hand and I put it down back to the ground so I can beat him in this arm wrestle competition that he doesn't know he's in.
And as
I
you're
win.
as you're coming down, yeah,
Does he
he
resist?
realizes what's happening.
Uh-oh, no, this was not part of the plan.
You feel slight resistance against.
I wasn't ready.
Um,
Oh, what do I gotta do?
you feel slight resistance against you. You can either continue to push down, or you can stop.
I pushed down. I pushed down.
All right, so you keep pushing down,
Strength checks.
and then roll a strength check.
Yeah.
All right, just check. Gotcha. Not
Yes.
athletics or anything. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
So yeah, roll a strength check, and he'll roll his at disadvantage. So a 14.
Okay, yeah, would have been fine regardless.
So so he ends up rolling at disadvantage. This will be what's his name? So yeah. Anyways, the hand touches the ground, and he looks up to you, and you can see his big orcish teeth pointing out from under his lips.
Yor just whispers in his ear, "We're even," and then
And he
proceeds
just kind of gives you a big smile, as if, my man, almost like
My man.
members. You know, like he's happy that was you took the opportunity, because that's what a treasure hunter needs to do. They take every opportunity they can get.
So we see his gash, right?
It's kind of hard to not see it.
And it was on his leg, correct?
Should our
so you see a
cleric-
gash. He's not wearing any armor or anything. It's party night. Who wears armor during party night?
I
Other than
do.
guild members.
So do I.
In York. Most people are wearing like.
It's
common
hard to
clothing,
take it off
though.
sometimes.
Takes a
It's
while
a
to
little
take this
rusted
armor.
together.
So
Dragon
should I-
folk are typically said to keep armor on just because.
Yeah, we don't want to show off our manly bodies.
Manly.
Should our
Oh, sorry, dragon.
All right, go ahead, Mark.
I was gonna say I look over to I look over to Vardar and I tell him, shouldn't you take a look at that? You are the cleric.
I guess.
He's a cleric, not a healer. All right,
I mean, sure, I'll look at it. I'm not really okay at it. Not
Yeah,
the best.
all right. Roll
Does
a
anyone
med
have
check
like a
to see.
medicine check that we would know of in here? Like
I don't think so.
proficiency?
I-
Yeah, because
I don't have proficiency in it.
I'm probably the
Oh, I
last one
do.
to notice the wound on his leg.
You
so-
do?
Yeah, I thought since you had the healing.
So why aren't you the one rolling?
So if you want to try to
If-
check it,
Can he
Alright, I'll
help
check.
me if he has proficiency in it?
it's usually the rule.
Yeah, so if you help me and you have proficiency, I'll get advantage, right?
Yeah. So
Okay, so-
I'll give.
Yes.
Yeah, just help me.
Whew. All right, so
Need the
14
help.
does. So you take a look at the gash. It's actually not too bad. It almost looked like somebody scratched him more than somebody like cut him with a knife. Or if they did a very poor job of it, honestly. Of course, your man Dracar, the guild master, very, very strong man, of course. Not easily taken down. But yeah, so you see a small gash. It looks pretty harmless, but he does also point over to just a small roll of like bandaging that you can use to wrap it up to stop any bleeding
Yeah, I was gonna.
or infection. If you
Yeah, I'll
will.
do that. Do the gauze and all the wrapping.
Yeah, so you gauze up his leg and you help him up, stand up, and he gestures for you to do that, of course, so you don't just randomly do it. And you help him stand up and sit back in his chair. And so he says, my favorites, how can I help you?
Yorick, you got the info.
Oh, yes. So he was like looking at Drundar like it was if the original plan was still gonna go through. Okay, so we heard some news about the ancient king and his treasure. Do you know anything of it? Any whispers been passing through?
He kind of looks down a little bit, lets out a large sigh. Treasure hunting that's actually rather interesting that he would sigh. Normally, most, as you guys have, most treasure hunters would get very, 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 very excited over a
He's got nothing.
a treasure such as the ancient king's Yor. In fact, it's one of the greatest treasures. It is like the ultimatum for treasure hunters, basically.
It is
to
the
find.
treasure.
Right? And he kind of sighs and he goes, yes, there has been some news passing between ears about this ancient king's Yor. Unfortunately, I do not know its whereabouts, but I have learned just enough information to maybe go searching for it myself. But with the guild here, I need to take care of. And of course, being one of the higher ups in Boxton, I can't really leave my
Exactly,
post.
and you're injured too. Look at you.
The injury is
The
nothing.
injury.
2 days.
It is just a scratch. It's nothing
2
major.
days is the difference between you finding the treasure or another man.
Mhm.
I just spilled water all over me. We'll be back.
So
So
you're-
commercial.
You're
break.
playing the role. You're playing the role of the drunken guildmaster pretty well.
Yep. So yeah.
You spilled your drink,
picks
sir.
up his keg
Nice.
and
Yep.
tries to take a drink, and half of it goes down the side of his face, as I just demonstrated.
Smug.
Yeah, I'll probably go change his shirt in a minute because
Sure,
that's
sure.
annoying.
Gonna be a problem.
But yeah, let's finish our encounter with Dracar
Okay.
first.
Drake Carr.
Dracar.
Dracar.
Drakar. Dracar. So yeah, he continues on after. Oh my! This looks like I've maybe had just a little too much to drink tonight. Oh, just kidding. Of course, I could never have too much. And he gives a thumbs up to York, of course, for his brew.
People
And he
really
goes-
love your stuff, huh, York?
Mhm.
And
Looks like this one might have gotten a stone.
Oh no!
Stop stoning people, man.
It's like the worm in a tequila bottle. It's just this tiny little stone just soaked with alcohol.
Yeah.
I just wanna-
choking hazard.
I just want to. When he says that, I just wanted to hold my stomach, and it says, "I still haven't gotten rid of mine."
And Dracar looks over you and says, "Stop being a wuss and drink your fill, the dragon." And then he turns back to the group, and he says, "Ah, yes, the ancient king's here. Like I said, I don't know its whereabouts, and in my current state, I could not go search for it myself. I was wondering who it should be until those men attacked me and learned as much as they could from us.
They attacked you.
Well, they attacked me and they failed mostly. But they did get this one slash on my leg, and being as already drunk as I am, the slash made it so I could barely walk.
Who would take advantage of defeating you in some sort of competition while you're intoxicated?
I look at him.
Even Dracar just kind of looks at you with like
The
a
nerve!
glare. Just like a really?
Look at him like
I mean, fine opportunists, really, I must say.
these old
And he
people and their competition.
And he kind of goes, "Of course, it is treasure hunter code to take any and every opportunity. As they say, all's fair in love and treasure hunting."
Mhm.
But what about the thieves' code
The thieves' code.
with
That's
honor?
That's a discussion for another day, young man. You're not ready for that.
I hope I will someday.
So wait, question.
Mhm.
How many men, by chance?
How many
3 or
were there?
4.
We saw them.
There was 3 or 4 men that attacked me.
Oh my.
You should have been able to read them, Druindar. You should have known they were the type to beat up a guildmaster and get information from them. I thought you had it under control.
I was too busy enjoying your delicious brews.
That's fair.
Stop
Never
stoning
mind.
people, man. This is your fault we couldn't get information.
We could have
Oh,
followed
wow.
them.
old
Nobody
crook.
spoke up.
It is still possible we can still track them and follow them.
I
If
mean,
he,
he
if
knows
uh,
where
Yeah,
they
this is a
are.
possibility.
What men are
just
you
get the
talking
info-
about?
Oh,
Probably the same guys that you gave the information to. So if you want to just give the information to us, you know, those guys weren't from the guild, were they?
No, the men who attacked me were old guild members of mine. They
Oh.
sought the information that I had.
Like
Yes.
old guild members of yours or old guild members of yours?
Veterans, of course. After learning that I had knew possible whereabouts, or even information on the ancient king's yore, they sought it for themselves, as it is the ultimatum for all treasure hunters. He and she who finds the ancient king's yore are the legendary hunters. But last they attacked me, and, derobed their garments, of our guild and left without a sight. That was 3 days ago.
We either saw them or some people who also met with them. Maybe the people we found beat up the people that beat up him and got the information. Or, really just tell us the information and we'll get to the bottom of this. For the honor of the guild.
And for the honor of our wallets.
Yes, I mean, I do have to still pay off the debt from the last one, so, this would be a good way to start.
I do not have most of the information with me, but as a backup, I sent some of the information to my cousin Halfgreer in Houghton, if you want to go seek him out. He
Check
might
that
be
out.
able to help you.
Wait. How convenient. What was the place they went to again? Your cousin's in... What was it, Rustin?
Houghton.
Rustin.
Yeah, the stone from the north.
Gears start turning in not only the goggles, but inside his head.
Yeah. You see, like, the front of the glass of the goggles starts rotating.
Uh-huh. As he thinks.
He says, "My boys, if you can seek this out, you'll make me the proudest guild master of all time. And not only that, you might just be able to start a guild of your own. The wealth that you will receive. But I must warn you, the ancient king's yaw is shrouded in mystery and curse. Release it, and you might just find your downfall, if not the downfall of the entire world."
There's a
Be careful.
curse?
Yorick, did you fail to mention something to us?
I mean,
Yeah.
I've heard of a rumor, but I've heard of lots of rumors,
Come on, we've known each other for so long, and you left out that part.
I've heard a rumor that Doverax has 3 elbows in his left arm. You don't see me going and telling you all about that. Why would I do that?
A curse is kind of a hefty thing if we're finding treasure like that.
What's
Kind of important to know these things, wouldn't you?
Look, treasure first, curse after. You can't have one without the other.
Why do I feel like he's still hiding things from us?
Okay,
Spooky old
Mr.
man.
3 Elbows. I'm not going to ask to look. I'm just saying, I let people contain their secrets. You're welcome.
Dracar also, he looks to Yorick after that statement of keeping secrets. He says, "You better not let it get out to these men that you beat me in an arm wrestling match."
We'll see.
Ah,
Just as long as you don't let it get out that you beat me in the last one, and we call it even.
He kind of looks you up and down and extends a small hand, or a large hand. He's an orc. He's very very large. hand.
Yeah. Yorick, tediously, this isn't an arm wrestling competition, right? Just carefully grabs his hand. Wait, this isn't a rematch, right? Grabs his hand gingerly.
Yeah, and then he kind of just shakes your hand
Okay.
and lets go. And he says, "All right, boys. If you're going to do this, you might as well set sail soon, if you will. Houghton is quite a few miles away. It would take you weeks just to get there." And he hands you a bag of gold.
oh,
100 gold is in the bag. Just
Who's
enough
he
to
giving
get
it?
An air carrier ship over to Rustin.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good point.
who will he give the gold to?
He just puts it on the table.
Oh, he just puts it.
Oh, yeah, he just puts it on the table. Whoever's
Yorick
taking
slowly
it.
extends a stubby arm over towards it.
I extend my arm over his arm to grab the arm and grab the bag.
I lean over both of them.
I
all
find
of
you.
you-
Oh,
Everyone reaching for it. Roll sleight of hand checks.
this is
Oh no!
why.
This is where I fall.
No,
Oh wait, no, I actually have good sleight of hand, don't I?
no.
Oh no!
Oh,
Mitch
Mitch got it.
Crit.
Mitch got it, man.
Did he?
Yes, he got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Still good rolls for me though. I'm not mad.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's the height. It's my height.
Yeah, I had a severe disadvantage with the length of arm.
How
Orc
tall are you,
arms,
bitch?
elf arms.
7'2".
Oh, you have a whole foot on me.
Not
So,
quite 3 on me.
So
Faux.
Druidar snags the bag from the group, and obviously this is an experiment. From the
I feel like this will be better in my hands than the 2 of yours.
I still just like kind of slowly reach out to it. I almost get there first, but I never like pick up my pace, and I just slowly draw back at the same pace.
Trying to fend both of them off and like, my gold.
I'm not fighting anyone for it. I'm just like, I'll take it. Okay, I won't take it. No big deal.
My gold.
Just playing it off.
So yeah. Anyways. So so you take the bag. Mitch, make sure you add 100 gold to your current gold counter.
Oh,
Will
baby.
do.
It's in your items tab.
Yeah,
One
like
that
under
already has in
everything.
it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
There's
it
a
already has a
specific
number
thing
in it.
for like
Yep.
gold pieces, you know.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay,
If
cool.
you could see, it's a CPSP
And then
in all bets.
after
Mhm.
after you take the bag, the guild master picks up his keg and kind of with one wave of a hand dismisses you four from his quarters. He wishes to drink in peace, and as you begin to leave, roll perception checks, just
Oh boy.
just
Okay.
because I want to see if you see something.
All right.
Do we see? I don't
Let's
see
roll another
anything.
-1 perception check.
I
Oh,
see
you got it,
nothing.
Xylo.
Xylo!
3 -1 perception checks today. 3 natural 20s.
What about Mario?
3 crits.
Mario.
All right, so everyone's leaving,
Damn.
and then York gives one look back to the.
I
the guild
notice
master.
everything.
And you notice a small book coming up from the guild master's desk, and as he opens it, you can see the front cover, and it reads "A Lover's Tale." And then,
Yeah, just a grin comes across York's face, but he doesn't say anything.
and there's a very fabulous illustration of a
I want
Fabio
to
looking
drink
man
in
on the front of it.
peace.
It's very, like I said, very fabulous illustration of a man looking just like Fabio on the front with his hair waving.
Just whispered to myself, "Oh, I'll keep the arm wrestling a secret, all right."
Everyone has their guilty pleasures, man.
And then so then you guys decide to so you leave. What's your next move? So you've left the guildmaster's office, and then he gave you an idea of what you could do, but what's your next move?
So I guess he suggested to take a airship over to Rustin.
Rustin. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If it's a few miles, it'll take a few weeks. That's kind of excessive, right?
Mhm. So
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
want to
you
get
can
there as
walk
quickly
there
as
and
possible.
Yeah.
spend no money, but
People
I mean-
are already on the case.
mhm.
Do we know how much the airship cost per person?
I'm assuming
think
100 or under, considering he gave it.
I think
Gave us
100's to cover all of us, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
25 gold per
That makes
person.
sense.
So okay.
It's a little bit more than like a normal rowing boat, but it's a pretty fabulous ride. But it is the easiest and fastest way to get between nations. So
We either spend the 100 gold or we walk.
I mean,
Kinda-
both of those options run into my encounter. So choose what you want to do.
So we walk and we take a lot of time. How long will it take to walk?
Estimate.
If you were to walk, it would take you 2 weeks.
How long will it
And-
be if we take the
and
boat?
I was gonna say
If you take an airship, it
Yeah.
would be probably just less than a day.
oh
Let's take the
It is
airship.
significantly faster.
Like,
yeah,
let's take an airship.
It's an investment.
Yes.
might as well put the gold to use, right?
Yeah. 2 weeks. We'll probably be gone by the.
Yeah.
That treasure will be gone by the time we walk.
Exactly.
All right, cool. So that's your option then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Only it's also nighttime, so none of the airship operators are open right now.
Mhm.
So you can make
Gentlemen, we could steal an airship.
Oh no.
it.
Do
I'm
we
gonna
really?
let you know you would have to roll a very high intelligence
Stealth?
check with disadvantage to know if you can fly an airship.
I will say, as an archaeologist, I do have proficiency with navigation tools.
I mean, navigating's great, but can you fly it?
You
It's
know what? As a
literally the
dragon
thing in the
guy,
game.
I know how to fly.
It's literally the mechanic in the game to sail ships. So,
All right, fair enough.
however, never done it before. So,
Okay.
I don't know.
So-
What do you think I would have ever sailed some sort of airship before? Like, how common are they in this world?
They're pretty common. Large scale airships like this one that I'm talking about are not as common, and usually only used to get between nations that are quite a distance apart. But usually, you know, if there was a city maybe only quite a few, maybe a day or two away, then yeah, you would take a small airship that you maybe pilot yourself over there. But they're mostly single ships that you would be able to fly.
Yeah.
Um,
So maybe I've like looked over some, captain's shoulders as they're flying it, like, oh, one day.
one day.
Yeah. So yeah. I just started laughing after the suggestion about stealing an airship.
I mean, if that's an option.
Yeah. You get the feeling that York's not being fully serious.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, how does everybody else respond to that? It's not my.
I mean, unless you want to.
I mean, that could raise a lot of red flags.
But you'll get 25 gold saved.
Actually, you'll save 100 gold, but
Between all of us, yes.
There is also the possibility of us getting arrested and it taking longer for us to get the treasure.
Okay, fair point.
No offense, but those jail cells aren't big enough for my height.
oh no, they're plenty tall. They're at least 9 feet tall.
All right.
They understand that
I
elven people.
I ain't breaking
are
my
not-
back while I'm standing in there.
Yeah, the elven people are not necessarily notorious for getting in trouble. They're pretty clean for the most part, but there are quite a few there who are corrupted and have spent quite time in jail. You might just be one of them, but I don't know your history all that well. So, but yeah,
I was in a jail cell once.
of course,
What is a jail cell? I'm innocent.
yeah, you are. That's two different types of innocent.
It was a misunderstanding, no. I
Um,
don't want to go into it. Anyway.
with you? I mean, I guess with you, I don't know. Anything could be misunderstood with you.
So what time does the airships open? I'm guessing in the morning, correct?
Oh, the airships will open at an 8 a.m. solid, like flat. 8 a.m. is when all the airships will open.
8 sharp, you mean?
8, yeah, sharp. That's the word. 8 sharp.
solid.
8 sharp.
8 dull.
And you can, I mean, and oftentimes the airship captains are more than willing to haggle a bit of because it's quite fun for them. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right, gentlemen, airship leaves at 8. I want everyone awake in there by 7:30. Any opposition here?
I think
No.
resting. I think
I don't
resting
know.
would be fine.
That's good.
All
right.
right.
Cool.
So,
So at the guild, you all have rooms,
Rooms,
so you
yeah.
don't have to pay for
Yes.
boarding. So I take you all just head off to your rooms then.
We take
yeah,
naps.
I make sure to swing back through the guild hall, pick up my empty cask before
Of course.
I just look in the bottom and there's no stone in the bottom. Good.
Someone's
You
doing
want to
it.
use.
Somebody got the stone.
So is there anything that anybody's doing before they might go to bed?
Well, I mean, I don't sleep.
I'm praying.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can sleep. You don't have to sleep.
Yeah. I'll just take my 4-hour nap.
What, the sleeping not
Meditation.
does not sleeping like not affect you?
As an
I
elf,
just
you
don't
get to
sleep.
just meditate instead of sleep.
Oh, yeah, because I
Yeah.
don't know if like cause exhaustion's a thing too. That's why I'm asking. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pray before I go to sleep to Mr. Akatosh.
All right. Cool. Awesome. So night goes by, uncanny, and then you wake up first thing in the morning. What do you do?
We meet up.
I sleep in.
As you do, you sleep in. How does everybody react to that? How do
Yeah.
I'm
react?
kind of
Do you guys
peeved
like try to? Do you wait in the guild hall first, or do you go right to there at
Yeah.
7:30? What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna
sleeping.
go to you. If I don't see you, I'm coming to you.
So did you go all the way to the airship place, or did you wait in like the guild hall downstairs for me?
Well, I would assume we would have met up together at the guild hall first,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
go there.
So yeah, I'd say probably 8 a.m. comes around. I'm still not down.
It's like,
Alright.
wait another 5 minutes, see if I wake up.
Still not down.
I'm going to your room.
Okay.
And I'm knocking ferociously on the door. Yorick, wake up!
Yeah, he gets up. I'm awake. Of course I'm awake.
Oh, come on, you're late.
I'll be right down. I was just
What?
waking up.
Plucking the beard.
You old guys always need your sleep, I guess.
All right, cool.
So another
All right,
5
let's-
minutes or so pass because I got to put on my armor and stuff. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, time passes. So I think by the time you leave, probably around
8:30 or so
Quarter
by the time
past.
we get out.
it's
Quarter
quarter
past.
past 8 in the morning.
I get downstairs
time
and the
you
first
guys
thing I'm
get
doing is like, well, let's have breakfast.
We'll have breakfast later.
Uh,
We don't want to waste too much day.
Yeah.
yes, oftentimes the ship captains will have some form of food on the plane for the. That's what part of the cost is. It's-
Airship. Oh, okay. So we get brunch, dinner, and dessert.
Well, it's kind of like airplane food.
Oh, so it's just peanuts.
No, it's like slightly better. You get a sandwich.
Oh, a sandwich.
Ooh. What kind of
Is it pork? Because I'm kosher as Akatosh follower.
No, it's poultry. It's chicken.
Oh, chicken.
Cheap. Chicken's cheap.
Yeah, it is. Also has no flavor.
Yeah, it's probably not seasoned at all. Just letting you know, it's like chicken, like
Those cheap.
thrown
Those
on the
cheap
grill and
mofos.
I just like lift up the bread
the bread.
and I'm like, shame we couldn't put a little salt and pepper on this. Just
Oh,
says
I
that
mean-
for no reason.
I mean,
Yeah.
you haven't gotten on the plane yet. I'm just saying, like that's just
Oh, okay.
things you would know. That's just
Just
information
stuff.
you would know. You've all probably taken one of these planes before.
Sure.
Yeah.
To another treasure hunt.
Yeah, whenever I was on family vacation.
Yeah, and then Rich Boy over here was on family vacation.
Me, rich boy. I grew up in the streets.
Rich boy.
I've had my ups and downs personally. So
Yeah. So you go to the airship docks, and come to the first captain. You see, there's like you get there, and there's just a whole row of them, like airships, massive and small, of all shapes and sizes.
Mm.
And then they're all like kind of organized by how much they cost. of
which one
course.
has the least guards? No.
None of them have guards on them, like at the front, but they do have the people who pilot them standing there.
So none unattended? Alright, move along.
Which one is the fastest? Which one is the cheapest and fastest?
So the smaller they are, obviously the faster they are,
Mm.
but, and the cheaper they are, but the less they fit. So if you were to take 2 small or 4 small even, you might not even get there at the same time.
Mhm.
But it would probably cost like 30 gold per person.
Hmm.
That's there it is.
If you were to fly it yourself, it would cost 20 gold.
Fly it ourselves, even though we don't know how to fly it. Cool.
I could
Yep.
figure it out.
I don't
However-
want to take that
No.
risk.
One of the big things about those smaller ships is they also hold a lot less fuel. So you'd probably have to make a stop somewhere and fuel up.
All right, where's the
Yeah.
25 gold ships?
Yeah, I think Yorick is going to suggest
Yeah.
I take maybe two-man ships or something.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, so 2 2-man ships would get you around there around the same time in
Okay.
one trip. So you wouldn't have to pay for any form of gas, and you get there like at the same time, and then it costs about 25.
And it's the 25, right?
So, like I said, these ship captains. So you come up to the first pair of 25 gold ships that you see, and you see two men that look almost exactly identical to each other.
Twins.
You have yes, you have twins Nestor and Lucas.
Oh God. What are they?
They're both humans,
Okay.
so they're not.
So nothing similar to us.
So they're Ness and Lucas.
Ness and
Nestor
Lucas.
and Lucas.
Nestor and Lucas.
Should have been Ness. Earthbound out.
Jeez.
They look exactly the same. They have this fabulous hairdo. It's kind of parted down the side and like almost like a faux hawk style.
So they're
Young men.
Boys.
Nice clothing, pilot's clothing, and they got their goggles ready to go. Of course, they got little gold embroidered belts with tools on them, and they hail you at the exact same time.
Mario
This is
went
gonna be
red, demonic.
And I'd say, we need to get 4 people to Rustin.
Yeah. So they reply, 4 people to Rustin, eh?
The Irish fellow.
I love them already.
Irish Canadians.
We get Rustin we get you Rustin into 18 hours, yeah?
Okay.
Sounds
Yeah.
good to you?
Sure.
All right.
On one condition.
Mm-hmm.
I get to sail with the taller one.
Oh.
You get
I'm
to
just
choose.
kidding.
You get to choose your own partners.
No, I mean the taller one of you.
Oh,
Of the
they're the
service.
same size.
I know, I'm just doing this for the
They're
reaction.
completely. They kind of just look at each other and then.
I'm just kidding.
Face.
I'm just pulling your leg, but I will be sailing with the handsome one.
They both look the same.
Again, they look at each other and then they kind of cock their head the
So?
same direction.
Which one is it? Come on.
You'll be sailing with Nestor, and then these two here will be sailing with my brother Lucas.
What are the pairing? I'm assuming it's the dragon guys and
Yes.
you two.
Yeah, the two dragons will be flying together. Yes.
Okay.
So that'll be 30 gold apiece.
That was 25.
You
They
see,
kind of look at each other and then they kind of cup their hands. Oh, they know. These guys aren't excited. You can tell that these guys
yeah.
are not necessarily the
Mhm.
greatest of people. They may be a little shady.
Sure.
Mhm.
Are you trying to
Anyone in our party a shrill negotiator with a decent persuasion or anything?
I
I
have
am.
+2.
I have +6.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
lean
Wait,
over
you have
to
+6 and you're
Dover
socially
X.
awkward?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Where's
I just kind of keep nudging Dover X like,
Yeah. The three of us just like, go. Talk to them. Come on.
I guess.
I'll help you because I have a check.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, proficiency,
but-
yeah.
All right.
I
yeah.
do
So
not.
I guess.
I will help you.
I
Socially
just walk up to
awkward.
them as like. So
Get it for 10 gold.
it's supposed to be 25 and
No, for 10.
but if you're trying to scam us, we can always just tell our guildmates about it, and
Oh,
This
guy's good.
a lot of them are like very violent. And they tend to
Roll
I lean over to
Roll
Durandar. This is why I poked this guy.
intimidation.
Uh-oh.
That
was
I
that-
can't help.
That
I
was
can't help you now.
intimidation. Oh no, that was spoken like intimidation. Uh-oh.
Uh-huh. That was not
Oh, but big
saw-
dragon boy.
I saw a +4 in it though.
yeah.
The socially awkward man is
Jeez, the
intimidated.
rolls.
I mean,
It's like,
Why would you have to roll against that?
not that.
nothing good. Probably Constitution.
I don't know, Zala, what would you usually roll? I
I'd
don't
probably
know.
go for like a wisdom save or something.
I was
to
thinking
see if they
Wisdom
get
or
scared.
Constitution.
But yeah.
I think
Either
wisdom
way,
works.
with a 3, no bonus gonna save you there.
Yeah, the bonus is only +1 for these guys.
Sure.
Mhm.
So they kind of, you see like just a piece, like a drop of sweat trickle down old Lucas's neck, and then he kind
His
of
neck?
gives a. This is the only time that they have not mimicked each other's movements or speech. And
Yeah, they're
Nestor
scared
looks at his
separately.
brother. Yes. So Nestor looks at his brother and he goes. You hear like what would be whispering, and then Nestor and Lucas will both look at that. What about the 26 gold? Yes. That's not
26.
26 gold apiece. Yeah?
24.
Hmm.
And then
How about 20 and we never talk about this again?
Oh, you see, this is why I like this guy.
roll
I like this.
roll persuasion.
There we go.
Is Dark giving me a hand in this one?
That's what I was gonna do from the beginning,
we're
but
done.
you went intimidation, man.
It's just the way we worded it. Either way, nailing
All
it.
right. Yeah, so I'm just gonna they can't win. The plus zero is-
They can't win.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Um,
natural 20.
yeah, so they cannot win.
Unless they roll a 20, you never know what happens in this game. See Xylo rolling all these goddamn 20s.
It's fair.
So so Nestor and Lucas look at each other. You kind of see them disappear behind a small booth for a second, and they
Running
come
some
back
numbers.
out. Yeah, they come back out and they say, "Well, what about 22 gold apiece?"
Okay. That's better.
I guess that's all right.
Yeah.
I just casually have my hands on the two pistols, two flintlock pistols on my sides, like, and I look over to Doverax.
And you kind of see Nestor look down at the pistols as well, and like his eyes kind of
I'm
wide
just
open.
shorter
and
than
like,
everyone else around me.
fear.
They're all like 6 feet plus. I'm 4'4".
Yeah, I mean these guys aren't like super tall. They're
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
6 feet tall maximum.
Mm.
But these
But,
three guys next to me, they're tall.
Yeah, they're rather intimidating.
Mhm.
So yeah, so you guys end
Two
up
dragging.
hacking up 22 gold.
So Mitch, you got that money? That's 88.
Yep, that'd
Peace.
be.
Yeah,
So you end up saving what 12 gold.
Yep. Yes,
So-
ma'am.
Good job. Awesome. So yeah,
The socially awkward guy got us through this.
As the best charisma stat.
he's also a big scary dragon man. Which
Yeah,
is,
Because,
yeah, they're kind of like not very fond of.
What you weren't
You
here
can
when I
tell
was
these-
rolling for my stats, were you, Dark?
I was here. We were all here.
oh, you should have seen his health. No, you weren't there for those health rolls.
Oh, I wasn't there for that.
No,
I was there for
no.
That was great.
Yeah, so
What's your
just to let everyone know, my first health dice roll, I rolled a d10. I got a 10. So
Okay.
my health is sitting nice and high.
Are you like a 35 or something?
Yeah, Mario's 2 health rolls, once.
What is your health at now? What is it, like a-
14.
Luckily, he gets a boost because he's a Dragonborn race, but
Mhm.
Yikes.
He gets a boost to his
Wait.
AC and to his
So what's your health,
so he
Mitch?
would have been at 11.
I'm currently sitting at a nice even 20.
I have a 25.
Luckily, I did pick up something to help out surviving. So
Yeah.
Okay, I have Shield of Faith. I can help you.
Yeah, so I paid the two twins the 88 gold for.
All right,
all
so
of
yeah,
us.
just make sure you subtract 88 gold.
Yeah, I did. So I got 38 left.
All right, awesome. But as you just quickly as you they accept the gold kindly, of course, and then they pack it into a small bag and one of and Nestor's they split it between each other obviously, and then they each have a small bag on their tool belts and that they pack the gold into. And you kind of hear them whispering to each other, but you can't really make out what they're saying. I mean, if anyone wants to try and listen in, you can, but you know.
Probably not.
Silo?
I'm fine. I have a -1 in perception. This isn't gonna keep happening.
Yeah,
I mean, I could try it.
I mean, if you want to.
I mean, might as well, right? Oh!
All right, you hear nothing.
Yeah.
You-
The
you-
second
it.
number's only if you have advantage. So.
Yeah.
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 You,
Mhm.
you kind of hear something that you might understand, but
Mhm.
you don't really like.
Just not
you
too
don't-
sure.
Yeah, you're not too sure if that's what you heard or not.
Yeah, and I think
Um,
before we get onto the ships, York just says, "Oh yes, one more thing. Actually, can I ride with my friend Doverax here? You know, just for equal weight distribution. You see, these are some big boys here. You know, if you put both of them on the same ship, it might be a little troublesome."
Nestor and look at each other. We don't care who you ride with. Take who you want.
Yeah, so
Okay.
York looks over to Doverax like, "Cool, cool."
sure.
Cool.
All right.
Awesome. So then it's Doverax and Yorick and Druindar and Vordar riding together.
Yep.
Yep.
All
All
right.
right. So this is by this time you set sail around 9 a.m. Which is about
Mhm.
when they're prepared to go. They had to do some prep for the ship, of course. And then around 9 a.m. you guys set sail. 18 hours later.
What's that
Aw.
like?
I was gonna try to, use Doverax's intimidation to letting me pilot the ship midway.
Aw.
He would have not
no,
agreed
so the
to that.
pilot-
He would have
Oh,
not
okay.
agreed.
These ships
Yeah,
have,
so
the
throughout
pilot,
the-
the pilot cockpit is separate from the passengers.
So throughout the trip, I'm like saying, Doverax, can you convince him to let me drive? And you're just like, no.
And then I whisper him, I want to live.
This is the whole reason I wanted to go with you. Ah, fine.
I used the trip to make friends with Druindar.
Yeah.
Come up with our own handshake.
I'm
Alright,
just-
so this is what we do.
Yeah.
I'm just rather annoyed with Doverax and is not wanting to help me with my nonsense.
You should pick me, man. I'm super green. Still trying to get my feet wet, you know?
So yeah. Yeah, so you end up landing in Rustin about 18 hours after you set sail. What would that bring you to?
So it'd be 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so you guys arrive
Yeah.
at 3 in the morning. Most of the lights in Rustin are out. You guys land just outside the town, so you can obviously the ships don't come in because this isn't one of your normal floating cities.
And would we be able to like sleep on the ships? Would there be enough room for us to like get some rest there, so we don't have to just?
Oh yeah. There's plenty of like room.
Cool.
You can lean the chair back if you want
Okay.
to.
Yeah, so I assume
they
that
aren't like small ships. They're just
Yeah.
because of cargo and
yeah, you got to
know,
carry
stuff.
a lot of stuff to make a lift and whatnot.
Yeah. So yeah, you'd be able to lay back and sleep if you wanted to. So I'm gonna say you guys are well rested as by the time you arrive. If you slept, you don't have to obviously.
Mess up our sleep schedule.
But yeah, and you guys haven't really
Nice
done.
4 a.m. start, you know.
Yeah, so you're like not. I mean, you could definitely go for some more sleep if you want, but I wouldn't say that if you didn't go back to sleep that you would wake up fatigued. So
Very good.
you'd be fine. So you end up landing in Rustin at 3 a.m. and then the only lights you see on are the local inn and the place we don't talk about on this channel. Anyways,
Yes.
The sneaky
So-
skeever.
yeah,
Something like
that
that.
one.
It's sneaky, all right?
It's sneaky, all right. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to head to the inn, or do you want to do some searching?
Go to the place we don't talk about.
So, go-
Probably.
Spreading
go
out
to the
those
inn.
gold coins.
Yeah, you want to go to the inn? All right,
Mhm.
cool. So you end up heading over to the inn of Rustin. It's called the
In-name generator.
yeah, right. Let me come up with some here. This is
The steamy boy.
No, nah, this is a Skipping Worth Inn. Okay,
Skipping worth, all right?
Skipping Worth Inn.
It's
in
worth
the
skipping,
town
I guess.
of Rustin. And
I'll see myself out the door.
you see as you walk in, a hearty, happy nature, happy environment. Lots of people, cheerful and glee.
It's fun.
Food is
People are
everywhere,
Yeah.
and then there's obviously some drink. Nothing as strong as what you'd get in the guild, but enough to get you.
I
through
brought
the night
my
if
own.
That's what you. You did.
Carrying it.
If you're carrying it, add that to your weight.
Yes, sir.
So
I'll
just
look
making
up-
sure.
I'll look up the weight and I'll drag it in and whatnot.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Anyways, you see the inn master and he welcomes you. Why, hello, friends. Welcome to the Skipping Worth Inn. How can I help you?
And do we? Yeah, I guess we'll ask for where the cousin of, well, whichever guy is
Happier?
where he lives.
Dra-
Yeah, that guy.
Drake's car.
Yeah, Drake's
Dracar.
cousin.
Oh,
Half
Drake.
Drakar's cousin Halfgear.
F gear.
So
Where is
is that what you do? To just ask where Halfgear is?
I think so.
All right. Yes, Halfgear, my dear friend. He's one of the lumber workers here, but unfortunately, we haven't seen him in 2 days.
Oh.
He went to go deliver some lumber to a town near the city of Mist, and he has yet to return.
That's
You don't
not
know
good.
quite where he is. A large shipment of lumber he left with too. Lots of gold in there. It'd be really unfortunate for him to not come back, for him and his family, for more reasons than one, as I can assume you'd imagine. Is there a reason why you're looking for my friend Halfgear?
Yeah, just this look of annoyance just goes over Yorick's face. Just, What about 4 gentlemen that? And he describes the gentleman that he saw in the inn or at the guild hall that we were eavesdropping on. Do they live around here anywhere?
So yeah, so he answers. He kind of describes them. Oh, of course, you're talking about Demetrius. Yes, yes. He lives a few blocks down. You wouldn't. He's a very nice boy. He will help you with whatever you need.
Oh, great. You wouldn't know if he's home right now, would you?
It's kind of late. It'd be really rude to interrupt anybody, especially when they're probably trying to sleep.
Of course, of course.
So he says, he most likely is home, but I wouldn't go be bothering him now. That's
Oh no, we wouldn't do that.
He's
We're totally gonna do that, aren't we? Or
Well, I think we would assume that they're not home because we just got back to this town in like record time.
So it's by this point in time, the bar owner, the inn owner, has recognized the insignia both on your skin and on your armor, and he goes, "Oh, are you forward from Boxton? Nice to see you, my friend.
Yes.
Why don't I'll give you half price on all food and drink? Yes."
lovely. I will take it.
Why not?
So,
Always love those discounts. I'm a stickler, you know.
So the innkeeper goes back over to his wife, and you hear some inaudible you can't understand.
Inaudible.
I hear everything.
Screaming.
No.
There's some screaming coming from the back about some 4 large, very
3 of them are large.
3 of them are
Very
three
large.
very large men, very intimidating, and then 1 short, temperamental dwarf.
He's still
Been
large
a
in his
nice
own.
guy so far.
He's a large guy in his own right.
Large personality. I'm actually not like a super fat dwarf. It's like almost thin for a dwarf. You'd say.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But temperamental, feisty, is the words that he was using to describe you.
Torbu.
And then after a few seconds, you hear some pots and pans clanging, and then there's silence. And then the innkeeper comes walking back out and says, "A full leg of lamb for all 4 of you. Sound good?"
Oh. Yes.
Perfect. And then he kind of glances over to Yorick's giant keg that he's carrying. And what is that?
Oh, that's gunpowder.
If it's gunpowder, I'm going to have to ask you to keep it outside. I don't want to be blowing up in the inn, you know.
I'm just kidding. It's water. I get thirsty.
I can supply you with water if you need. I'm not sure a giant.
It's my
cask is-
grandfather's ashes.
All right, roll deception.
Yeah, that escalated quickly.
It's-
All
My
right.
grandfather's ashes. Oh, God.
Certainly no bonus here. Can I break
Wow.
yeah, he
the... Okay, yeah, finally a low roll. Well, actually, he's still above average, but...
above average, but I'm gonna say
Yeah,
because
no.
of what you're saying, that man's gonna
Oh,
get
yeah.
some advantage on
I will-
anything.
Not be... Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d20.
Mhm.
Any
And
bonuses
then,
to this man?
Oh,
yeah, no,
he's
he-
fine. He's fine.
He kind of looks at you with a kind of like a look of utter disbelief. And he asks, "What is really inside the keg, my friend? You don't have to be afraid. I'm not going to report you to nobody if it's illegal.
It's not bodies.
Just
It's-
tell him.
If it's bodies, I'm going to have to ask you
No,
to leave, sir. I don't
It's
want any
the
dead bodies
thunder
in the
keg. Not because there's thunder inside. It's my new
The
brew.
thunder keg.
Yes.
Oh, of course. If you'd like to sell some in the inn, I have no problem with that.
Ah, you seem like the type who would want to buy some.
Do you
might
want to
need
offer
this.
some?
Yeah, I think he leans it. He like hefts it up onto the table and like says, "Here, try some."
All right. So yeah, so he hits it up on the table, and you see the barkeep go over to the bar, grab a glass flask for him to drink from, and he taps it under and he pulls the tap, and then
Right.
again, you want to roll just see how good this keg is?
Yeah, sure. It is a new batch, so
Yeah.
that's fair.
Oh my god!
He can't make a bad batch, apparently.
I'm getting good at this.
So
He's
again,
like 200 and something years old. He knows how to make a brew, man.
Yeah.
this man is
It's only a matter of
the
time.
master. Oh man. So yeah, so again, you see this just luscious golden, semi-transparent, but like just it's not like thick, but it's not like thin either. It's like that perfect consistency.
I kind of want it thick.
Right out of the keg.
Mm.
Then you
With
see this
5 C's.
yeah. So you see it come out, and you get first you get that hit of the earthiness from the stone again, and then the whole room fills up with like this fragrant smell of herbs and spices.
Mm.
And then just as it's finishing off, the whole thing starts to bubble and froth at the top. That perfect beer froth right at the top for you. And then this man, so the innkeeper, he pulls it up, and you see a few people glance over, like, you know, what's that? Because anybody can smell it now, right?
Thunderbrew.
And then you notice a very tiny, like a stone just at the bottom of the keg.
He got the stone.
So then he lifts it up, and he's just completely ignoring everything. Just kind of he downs about half of it in one swig, and you just see like as almost like this man got hit with rainbows. Like he's like, this is the best home brew I've ever had. Like this stuff is amazing.
Been working on it for a long time.
Yeah, so he says, most of what I buy is from the meadery only down the road. This stuff is extraordinary, my friend. You've done a very good job. And then he actually tosses you 2 gold for it because it's just so good.
Hey.
Boys, forget the treasure hunting. I have no business proposition for you.
Indeed.
This isn't filling, though. I'd rather hunt treasure, old man.
Oh, yes, true.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
yeah.
once we've all retired, we can go into this.
Any day now.
So yeah, and then he ends up he you know, you see other people start to come over because they've now been interested in your brew once again. And do you start handing it out? You make people pay for it? Like what's the deal here?
I think I kind of normally York would be like, yeah, everyone try some, but this time he's like, oh, I already sold this to the guy who was gonna buy it from me. So he's like,
Yeah.
so how much would you offer for the whole keg?
And he still got about half of it left, and he's like taking a sip as you're talking to him.
Yeah, in his mug.
And you
Yeah.
see that like beer froth on his mustache, right? And he kind of looks at you and he thinks pretty.
Seems like you already
pretty-
got some customers ready to pay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just. Is there a way to roll in secret?
I think there's a GM roll thing. Yeah, if you do /GM roll, I think it is.
GM roll.
Yeah, I usually just roll physical dice to keep things secret, but
Oh yeah, I don't have physical dice.
yeah,
on me,
exactly.
so.
So try GM roll something.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. He offers up. He says, so one. How many pints do you think is in the full keg?
I don't know accurate keg measurements, but
All right, we'll say it's probably like 6 or 7 pints in a keg then.
okay, sure.
A good-
Yeah,
a
I
good
probably
number.
wouldn't carry the big one across
Yeah,
the
it's a smaller one.
world with me. Sure.
So yeah, he takes a sip again. He puts it down. He kind of has this frown on his face, and he goes, "I'll give you 11 gold for the whole thing."
Okay. No argument whatsoever.
No, I mean, you see a smile light up against this guy's face, and he's like, "All right, cool." And he starts selling this stuff for 2 gold a pint. So yeah,
Win
so
for
he
him,
puts
win
it
for
up
me.
on
It's all good. Good
his,
business.
his bar, and he starts pouring out pints for everybody. And yeah, add 11 gold to your inventory then.
Yeah, buddy.
Cool. Awesome. All right. So then, so he comes back over after handing out a bunch of pints, and he's like, "Yeah, I made 24 gold off your pint, off your gig. That's insane. That's the best business I've had in a long time. It's very good."
Why
very
is he
good."
Russian?
I don't know. He turned Russian like, all of a sudden.
There's some Russian to Irish.
That's what the Thunder Keg does to you.
Changes your accent.
As we already established, he got the stone.
Yeah. So he says, "I'll get Demetrius for you first thing in the morning. Why don't you guys go ahead and take a rest?"
Okay.
It's quite late at night. I'll wake you up around 8. Yeah.
I guess we can rest more.
Mm.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't want to go bothering a man at night. Whatever.
Yeah.
Especially him
No,
and his
of
wife.
course
You never
not,
know
of
what they're
course
up
not.
to.
Right. You're
So,
just
yeah.
annoyed that he can't just get on with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mhm.
He doesn't really care at this point. You just sold him a
Yeah,
cake that made
I made the whole room
profited him
happy.
13 gold.
I'm the only
Yeah.
unhappy person in the room right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you don't have any more of your Thunder Brew.
Yep. I don't have any
Um,
more of the Thunder Keg. We have to wait before getting on with this. Our best hint is on his way to another town right now.
Yeah.
So, it's okay. I got some money.
Awesome. All right, cool. And then, so yeah, I guess you guys take a rest then.
I guess
Okay.
I'll keep praying.
So,
I'll do some meditation.
Cool.
I'm just
Yeah.
jotting down notes, taking interviews of the people. How did you like the Thunder Keg? Good. you tasted that good. That was supposed to hit you there. Yes.
So yeah. Awesome. So yeah, the morning comes around and the innkeeper comes around 8 o'clock. He says, "My friends, I have brought Demetrius over for you to talk to him. He's a very busy man, so if you keep it quick, he's one of the miners. We need him to get all that iron out of the mines." So then he brings you downstairs, and then there's this man there. He's not too tall. He's probably about 6'2". He's not large. He's actually pretty skinny. But you can see like a good chunk of muscle on him. He's pretty muscly. And you see that black hair that you saw at the
Fire.
guild. And then
So it's the same guy.
yeah, so it's the same guy. The guild.
Must have taken
then,
the ship back. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, and then he's got some muscle on him, and you can see the insignia of Rustin on his neck. Obviously he has no guild insignia on his chest because he doesn't belong to a guild. Actually, he was only there visiting a friend. So yeah. What's the first thing you see? He goes, "Hello, boys. How can I help you?"
Let's get down to business.
He kind of
To defeat.
furrows his brow.
I'm just-
I'm just whispering that, and he just hears me.
Yeah, he's kind of. I mean, maybe you're
King,
whispering.
where are you?
Maybe you're all whispering to each other, and then he's just kind of like, "You gotta talk, or just gonna stand there." He's like, "Oh, you're just going to stand there staring at me? I have a lot of work I gotta do."
Put my arm on him. I love you.
He's not very fond of the dragon folk.
I look him in the eye. How do you not love my beautiful blue eye?
So he's gonna. He doesn't like recoil or anything. He just seems kind of uncomfortable now.
Some
yeah, and
soft-
York
So
is
is-
sitting there like mean mugging him, like
So is there anything I could help you boys with? Like I said,
another
I am
another
a
little
miner,
stubby
I need
elbow
to
goes
get to
out
work.
poking at Doverax.
All right, Yorick, you're the info guy.
Ah. Well, we're looking for something that
Yeah, go
a
to that.
little birdie told me that you know a little something about.
about.
Oh yes. And he just like
So
is
you
this
realize-
room full or is it like empty now that it's morning and whatnot?
Oh, it's morning, so nobody's really here. It's pretty early.
So he just like leans in and quietly just says, "The ancient King's Yor," and just like dead eyes him while he, reading for a reaction.
Yeah, so you see him look around again just to make sure there's nobody here, and he goes, "You've talked to my cousin Drakar, eh? Told you about the ancient King's Yor. If you're
Yes.
coming here looking for information, I can't give you that much. Only what he gave me.
That's
enough
fine.
to start.
Yeah.
And
Official
so
guild
yeah,
business.
he relays a little bit of information about the ancient King's Yor. He says the only thing that I know about its whereabouts is that it's somewhere located in the city of Mist. At least the burial is.
Whether the items there are even real or not, I don't know. I've never been there myself. I'm only a miner, not the treasure hunter.
What
That's
a
my cousin's
coincidence. The
job.
other guy was heading towards there. This just keeps happening and happening. It's almost
no
as if
clue who
this
you're
is all
talking
leading up to a certain point.
I'm not quite sure what exactly you're talking about. I don't know anybody.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So yeah, that's as much as I know. As far as getting to the City of Mist, it's not going to be easy, especially from Rustin. There's no ships that could take you there, and it's about a few days' journey.
But what if we steal an airship and I pilot it myself through the...
No.
No.
We're not taking this
We're not
risk.
stealing.
Sir, don't know if I take it. I don't think you understand what I said. There are no ships here. The only ships that come in are coming in from Boxton or other towns.
All right, we can walk.
How long was the journey to walk?
The journey to get to the City of Mist, I mean, if you you'd have to cross over to Ripmorn, and from Ripmorn you could probably take a ship there to the City of Mist, but they wouldn't take you into the City of Mist. No, nobody goes in the City of Mist in a ship. You can't see anything. It's a bad idea.
I guess
I can't
misty,
see
huh?
anything anyway. It's not a big problem.
But to get to the City of Mist, otherwise, I would still cross over to Ripmorn. There might be somebody there who can help you. It's not. It's only a day's walk, maybe.
And I suppose that's our plan. I'd offer you some Thunder Keg, but I no longer have my Thunder Keg to offer it to you.
I can offer you my lucky charms.
The innkeeper saved me some of your Thunder Cake last night. Must say, greatest brew I've had in a long time. Very good.
Good of him to do so. Well, thank you. That'll be your payment for this information. And I suppose we must be off.
He kind of looks at you like I wasn't even going to ask for payment. You know my brother, or my cousin, Turekar.
Yeah, and he's just like, no, then you're welcome.
Yeah, okay. And then he just kind of gets up and picks up his pickaxe, gets ready to head up to mines. I wish you all the best and the luck on your journey. Try not to die. I heard the ancient King Jor has quite a curse on it. Try not to kill everyone too.
Damn, with this curse.
Suddenly everyone's heard about this. Okay.
Maybe you should have told us from the beginning, old man.
It's probably not even a big deal.
To be fair, I already knew about it.
How?
I study a lot of things. I'm a
All he
scholar.
does is read.
You're the only
Actually,
Why can no one share this information?
Roll a history. Mario, roll a history check to see if you would know.
Now
You
roll a
don't know
deception check
nothing.
to see if we believe you.
Yeah, you might not know about any curse. You know it's dangerous, but you don't know about any curses.
Does Jundor know? I'm assuming he's in the same boat as me, or I don't know.
I mean, it's up to you guys. You know anything?
Do you know about the curse, Mr.
The ancient King
No.
Jor is not something that's talked about very often because of the whole curse thing. It's sort of an old wives' tale that is only spoken to scare young kids.
And I'm pretty sure it had nothing to do with elves, correct?
Oh no, the elves were involved. There was
Were
one
they
elf
involved?
in the party.
There was one elf.
Ah, yes. So, there were the two rogues, the one paladin, and the one warlock.
Yes.
Strange combination.
Yeah, they all slayed King Gizmothane.
Gizmo thing.
No wonder he got slain with a name like that.
And he kind of the guy hasn't quite left yet. Demetrius hasn't left, but he's kind of like, oh, okay, if you say so. And then he leaves. And the innkeeper comes over. He says, hopefully you got to the information you needed out of Demetrius. And thank you for your thunder cake. Made me quite a profit last night. Very nice.
They found me lucky charms.
I know. They want me like charms. Oh, everyone has an Irish accent for some reason.
And
That's the only thing I was thinking about the whole time whenever the...
yeah, and then
So he
York
turned-
is just saying, so we good to go
so
now?
he turned Russian to that.
Well, he
He was
sobered
Irish.
out from the Thunder Keg.
Yeah.
Me wife found
Obviously,
me
he's
lucky
going to
charms
fall
too.
back to his original accent. Duh.
So yeah, you can. What's your next move then?
We're off to see the wizard, the
So
wonderful
we would like
wizard.
to go trotting through the mists, as it were.
Yeah.
Trotting through the mist. Well, first you gotta get to Ripmore, and because
Yeah, we gotta get Ripmore
you
first.
gotta find a way to get to the city mist. It's
Yep,
kind of
Let's
hard
go
to get
to
in.
let's go to Riften.
Yep.
All
Ready,
right,
I'm
cool.
Rustin.
So
Wait, question. Actually,
Yes.
So
can we see if there's any horses around? Or actually, not even horses. Maybe
mechanical horses.
I'm gonna let you know horses would be rather expensive. They'd be 100 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Oh, I see you want horse meat, huh? Don't you?
Yeah.
Want to eat
Oh
some
my
delicious
God.
horse burgers?
Well, because you wouldn't be renting them. You wouldn't be renting
Yeah,
them.
we'd
You'd
be
be
buying
buying
them.
them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
we
Renting, yeah. I mean, if you're only to take them for a day, but
Mhm.
you won't be coming back. So that's most likely.
Yorick's already just like walking ahead towards the general direction.
Yep.
You guys will
All
catch
right.
up. Your legs are longer.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So as you travel throughout the day, and you come across a bridge, and this is where we get to have fun.
An
So yeah,
encounter.
Oh, would you look? It's a bridge. What a nice little bridge here. I better cross it. I
Alright,
hope nothing
so-
bad happens on this bridge. Nothing will surely attack us on our way.
Wait,
so,
everyone, keep the water elementals out of the way.
I think it's the same map. It's great.
is it really?
I think so, from our legendary water elemental story.
Panda,
no.
if you're watching this, I love you.
Yes, of course, the river. So you kind of start the bridge, and you kind of realize the bridge is kind of old and rickety, but probably could hold up.
Can
the
I
weight.
investigate the stonework?
Yes.
I
You
get
can
double
invest-
proficiency since it's stonework.
Oh no.
So add another 2 to this roll. Would that be investigation?
Oh yeah, go investigate.
It's one of
So,
my best rolls I got.
So you get. I get
Yeah,
to
it's a
add
20.
another 2.
Yep.
It's a 20.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you see that this is a pretty old stone, probably maybe a good 50, 60 years old since it's been replaced. There's a crack on one of the posts that's holding it up in the water. And then you look down, and the river's running pretty fast, a little too fast for you to cross by foot. You'd probably get swept unless you were to all crit on athletics checks. And so, yeah, so you see the river's running pretty fast, and it would probably sweep you in under, and then you'd hit some rocks down at the south side of the river. But it looks like the river might just be safe enough to cross as long as you don't take one misstep and crumble the entire thing.
So-
As Akatosh said, let's not do this.
You have to trust the stonework. As long as you trust the stonework and go one by one. Seriously.
I mean,
don't
Stonework says it's pretty good.
I don't want any of
Okay.
you dragon folk walking across with me. You're big dudes. Anyway,
Fine,
Yorick
I'll go
starts.
first. Oh, I was going to say I go first by myself if you don't want to go with me.
Yorick starts walking, and you also start walking.
No, because I don't want to fall in this river.
Because Yorick is
All
gonna
right.
keep walking no matter who follows. So.
I guess just roll
Mhm.
an athletics. I mean,
Okay.
you're gonna probably pass. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. It's
All
a
right.
very low number to
He
fall
tr-
in.
Trips.
Oh, you still pass it, but you cross the river safely. Now, also roll a perception check.
Okay. So my
So you-
first
after you've crossed the
not
river.
amazing roll today.
You 10. Oh my.
Oh man, here it goes. This is where it all falls through, gentlemen.
Super old.
So, ooh, I'm gonna say you do not. No, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Uh,
the thing.
If his wisdom is if his passive
Yeah.
is high, then I don't know.
My passive is 9. I don't notice a thing.
Yeah, so you don't see anything. All right.
I'm half
Next-
blind in one eye and full blind in the other. I notice nothing.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're even on this expedition. Not gonna lie.
It's because he's the
The
veteran.
goggles help, but the goggles are up right now, you know?
Yeah. All right. So next person to cross the
So we'll
river.
make it roll.
Me, I'll go.
Rolling
Alright.
athletics.
Swimmingly.
Yeah. No. You tiptoe through the tulips across the bridge.
Tiptoeing in my
Through the
Jordan.
tulips. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll
Um,
perception as well?
Yeah. Roll a perception check.
Do I see something?
If you want to make a stealth
Yeah,
check on
you
whatever we might
notice-
see.
Yeah.
That might be what you wanna do.
Stealth be.
You can get an advantage if it's already waiting, stuff like that, to give it a good roll. GM roll it to yourself so we don't know.
So what was stealth? What's stealth again? What roll is that? Can you tell
/
me?
GM roll.
No. Which?
Stealth is
What?
a. Let me look.
Stealth is plus dexterity.
Dex. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought
Yep.
it was. Okay.
Dexterity.
Yeah. So you catch a glimpse
Uh-oh.
of something,
Right.
directly to your right.
Come on, everyone, let's go.
This way?
And
If
yes.
it would show. Oh my. Oh, hey, hi, how are you?
so
What's
directly
taking you
to
guys
your
so
right,
long? The road's
You're-
ahead of us.
a
Yo.
breathing and a sneeze of a goblin as you look over the edge of the bridge, and there he is. He's waiting for you. And he's,
Uh-oh.
yeah. So after you've seen him, so he reveals himself, and you hear a high pitched scream as he
Oh.
calls to his fellow minions.
Oh, great.
Lads, prepare for a fight.
So you see some guys pop up. Here we go. Are you ready?
Oh no.
Oh,
What is that?
What the heck is that?
So they have 2 goblins, and each with a band of 3 kobolds going with them.
Ooh.
Great.
So yeah.
Initiative time.
Yes, all roll initiative.
All
I'm
right.
gonna roll
Initiative.
1 initiative for these guys.
Oh,
So the first
Oh.
We
goblin.
gotta click the tokens and everything first.
Why is his
Yeah.
name still Oswald Shadystone?
Oh, because maybe
His name is Vordar Klipek.
I'm not sure actually why that is.
Whatever. It's okay. Doesn't really matter.
Uh,
Oswald lives in spirit in Xylo.
Yes.
Did
All
mine
right, so
roll?
this guy.
No. Oh. No. He didn't.
No,
oh my god.
no.
Oh, there it is.
Oof.
There it is. Ooh, 21.
I am still looking for it.
Here.
Oh,
Jeez.
no,
Oh,
that's not it.
jeez.
Oh, are you rolling the goblins separately?
I didn't. I rolled the first one. This guy was first. He rolled a
Okay.
21.
No.
I can, that's right. Yeah, I accidentally didn't click on the other one. He rolled a 21. Alright,
I finally get a
and
decent
then
roll, and the person to beat me on initiative is, of course.
The goblin.
As
Then I'm
always.
only gonna roll. I'm gonna roll the kobolds as one group. To be
Okay.
honest with you.
Makes sense. Yeah, I
One
usually
group. If,
do it by
yeah,
the
so they're
groups of
dead
people.
last.
Oh.
All right, this is our encounter for the day.
Mitch,
You ready?
click. You gotta click your token and then roll the initiative. That's
I
how it
already
usually. No, Mitch.
Oh,
Oh.
Mitch. Oh, yeah. So click your token and then hit the initiative button.
Again,
The
yeah.
little guy on
That's
the
you. That one usually counts.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Yep. We have this trouble a lot when we start playing.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, these guys are up at the same time as me. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah. So because the goblin that's up here was one you did not see.
Yeah, I didn't see a thing, so if you want to give them first, by all means.
Yeah, he is going to go first, and he is going to take a swing. How many? You get 2 actions. Does this guy get 2 actions? I have no clue.
Is it just a regular goblin? I think it's just one if it is.
Yeah, it's a regular goblin.
Yeah, it'll say
So, yeah,
multi-attack if you have multiple attacks. I don't think any of these guys would.
No, these are pretty. Yeah. So he's going to take a swing at you with his scimitar,
Okay.
and I'm assuming that's a miss.
Yeah. Scrapes
Yeah.
some of the rust off my armor.
So you hear a screech, and then kind of like a deep throated like almost like a frog noise. And he
Don't
takes a
think you
swing
shouldn't
at
be
with his
using that one.
scimitar.
I croak
And
right
then,
back at him.
It just kind of glides off your armor, and he kind of looks up at you in like a little bit of disbelief, like how, and then so then it's York Undercake's turn to take a swing at one of these
Oh.
goblins.
Let's see. So I see all these guys here.
Yeah, you see everybody.
Okay.
So they've all revealed themselves now.
So you see York pull out the massive gun from his back.
Okay.
And it's like a sniper rifle, so it shouldn't be used in close proximity.
No, I would assume not.
But he holds it out, and then he just like clicks the trigger a few times, and you just hear it click and grind a little bit
And the
until
goblin
all of a
looks-
sudden, as he looks like he's about to put the weapon away, boom! A thunder wave shoots out from the front of it, and I cast thunder wave.
Oh, of course.
So my gun gets that one shot, and I do a thunder wave on that brick in front of me.
Okay.
So I will cast that. I call it Her Majesty's Blast because my gun is named Her Majesty.
No,
So,
Your Majesty.
Come on, Her Majesty, fire, fire, boom!
All right, so
And,
you just make a con save, yeah?
Yeah, if they save, if they roll 12 or higher, then they take half damage. Otherwise, I deal 7.
Yeah, so it's also in a 15-foot radius, is it not?
Yeah, it should get
So-
the full cube of all those 4 people in front of me.
Yep. What would cone be, though? Would it be like this? Or
It's
would it be here?
the way it's a 15-foot cube that's attached to me is how Thunderwave works.
Oh, I get it. It's like this. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just gonna be that
So it's
full
a-
block.
Okay, cool. Oh, wow. So it even hits...
Yeah, it hits all 4 of. No, it's just the 4 that are kind of to the north of me.
Oh, okay, so just the 4. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me go ahead and roll a con save for those guys then.
Okay.
He takes full damage. So that's unfortunate for him.
I am so sorry if this ruins your encounter.
And they all take full damage.
Oh no.
Yep. These guys are gone.
Already?
my gun is just smoking and like part of my hand is charred from the blast.
Are
They
they
only-
really that low of a HP?
They're kobolds.
You can roll additional
and
con
goblins.
saves for the back
God.
ones if you want to do. Like sometimes I do
Oh, yeah, I guess.
saves for each
I'll roll.
individual.
So only one of them saves, takes half damage.
Yeah.
It's what, 4?
It's
So I'll say
3,
this
it
guy
rounds down,
lives.
so.
3. So yeah, so this one lives.
So that one's just sitting there with just like dust and
He has seen his friends
powder all over his
die.
face.
He has seen his.
And yeah, you just see York say,
leader die.
"Now bow before Her Majesty," as the bodies just fall to the ground.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. So they are dead. Their bodies are blown back. The goblin goes into the river and he's swept into the current.
All right, Mr.
York gives a
Dorax.
little bit of a bow, and then he starts actually backing up across the bridge. Actually, no.
Okay.
He is going to run kind of further out this way,
Okay.
and he's going to just kind of get over here. Because I only
Okay.
got 25 movement, not 30, so he's just going to
Yeah.
back away from everything, really.
Stubby legs.
Yeah. He's got little stubby legs. It looks kind of funny as he's running. He has this big weapon that's like big, longer than he is tall.
Yeah, the kobold kind of slowly watching you as you.
Yeah,
stumble
I just run
along.
past everyone away, leaving our cleric to fend for himself against the other 4.
I have a
Dorax.
19 AC. I don't think I'm getting hit.
Yeah, your AC's a lot better than mine, so.
So unfortunately, with the thunder though, it kind
Uh-huh.
of shook the ground around you.
Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
oh
Loosened
no,
some of them.
that was horrible. That would have definitely damaged that nearby pillar.
Yeah, so you've actually destroyed one of the pillars, and an
that-
entire side of the
That
bridge
corner of the
collapsed.
bridge is not gonna work too well.
Yeah, so
Whoopsie!
So this whole portion of the bridge right here has just collapsed.
Oh, crap.
Oh yeah, it falls down and it's like,
Uh-oh.
trust me, the stonework is solid. You'll be fine.
So,
you guys better make it across, because I have a dumb idea same to Xylos.
So yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
unfortunate. But yeah. Next is Doverax. Not gonna pronounce that last name.
just Dovey.
Dovey. It's your boy
Alright, so
Dovey.
I can't even make it fully across. I can only go
Hmm.
I think
Unless you
from-
dash. But unless you want to attack.
This is our
I'm
only
gonna say
encounter.
difficult terrain. So once you reach the blue, it's gonna be difficult terrain because
That
you
makes
gotta
sense.
kind of get tiptoe
'Cause you gotta
across.
kind of, yeah.
So I guess
So-
I can only go 20 feet. So
And you can
It's
go
not
one more
that
block.
solid. Be careful.
Yeah. How much movement do you have?
He has 10 more feet.
Well,
'Cause we
this will be
both have-
difficult terrain.
Yeah, he usually
Yeah,
has
we have
30
half
feet,
that.
feet of movement, so.
He moved
Yeah.
20.
And then, yeah, he
Um,
would be able to move
oh,
one
so-
square once he gets into
You have
the
about
difficult
one more
terrain.
square's worth of movement.
Yeah.
so I can
Because
go up to
you've
here.
entered difficult terrain. Yeah. I'm also gonna have you make an athletics check to make sure you don't fall into the river.
That's gonna suck.
Mm.
Okay. He's a very.
No, you're good. You're
he's a
nimble.
Could have been
Brawling-
horrible.
No,
Alright.
you're very nimble.
Alright, so quick question. Michael, your favorite spell that you like to do in
I would
D&D.
completely throw him into the
no,
river.
no.
The entire bridge would collapse.
Okay.
I've already done enough work to the one
Don't
side
leave
of it.
your
with just
friend
a-
on the other side.
Well, I'm going to use my channel divinity anyway,
Okay.
and I'm going to use my fire breath.
You know I
Okay.
can still attack. I haven't done anything.
Oh yeah,
else.
it's still his.
Oh
turn.
well,
Yeah.
you haven't said anything, man.
Yeah,
so-
sorry.
You guys literally just were talking about movement, and then you talked about your
Yeah,
divinity.
keep going.
You didn't interrupt us, man. You gotta assert
up,
your
keep up.
dominant.
Anyway, so the one right next to him, I'm going to cast. A firebolt.
Okay, which one?
The one right next to our cleric.
The Globlin.
That one. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and cast Firebolt. Yeah, that hits. How
Oh,
much?
nice. Oh,
He's dead. He has to
Yeah.
be dead.
So, what does this look like? How does Firebolt work? What does it look like?
A fireball, basic like fireball.
do you just shoot out of your hand, or do you have a focus?
Yeah,
or
I just
something for
shoot it. I just point my finger, and it just conjures a fireball, and it just fires it straight at him.
Mm.
Okay. Sure. I guess. Sure. I guess that'll work. Yeah. So 9 damage is. Let me make sure that's enough. Just Yeah, that takes him out. He is also gone.
I would assume because a 7 killed him.
Yeah.
The other one.
Yeah. So he is out. Unfortunately, my encounter is not going very well for me.
Well,
Any other goblins want to come take on the
you put
Underking?
pretty weak guys up against this.
You know what? You know what? Just to
wasn't-
bring back old memories, bring out the water elemental.
Stop. He doesn't have him prepped, man.
I
Anyway,
could.
it's up to you. Anyway,
Um,
we're gonna do the good old. Is it my turn now? Are you good, Mario? You don't want to do anything else?
I can't do anything else.
Okay.
I can only cast 1 per turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move up here,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna do the Channel Divinity Fire Breath, so it'll be max damage. But
Okay.
you still have to do the Dex save.
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
So you can
Did you
channel
set up an
divinity on
attack for it, or?
Yes, I have. The Dex save is a 10, so I do max damage regardless because of the Divinity I'm doing.
So you do
So,
12.
12 to all of
Oh,
them.
geez,
Yeah.
unless they save for 10. Okay, it's only 10 to save.
Yeah, it's a 10. My Dex is not. And my spellcasting. Oh, no, not spellcasting. I don't know how the fire would work for
So
me.
they have to make a dex save.
Yeah.
I think it's based
Yeah.
on charisma usually for those things. Okay.
That's not a
oops.
goblin, my boy.
Oh, this is the wrong one.
Yeah, kobolds.
Don't worry. Kobolds have even better decks.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
things have decks. So.
Regardless, they're gonna get hit for 6 damage, so you see me just get my fire breath
There's
going.
still-
It's peeking out of my mouth.
So
I think
how
they
much is
got
it?
up. 6.
6.
Breath?
6, yeah.
Oh,
It's so.
yeah, no, they'll die.
Oh no, they have. Oh no.
They have even less health.
Just
Yeah.
breathe on them.
So, you have a bow and arrow, right? To try to
I
take
have-
out the last one
Well,
for
he
yourself.
has a rifle. Yeah.
I have a rifle.
A rifle, yeah, you have a rifle to try to snipe shot the other one, right?
Yeah.
Alright, Mr.
Mhm.
Jurundar.
Next, is it him?
Yep.
That would be me. So how does movement work? Does that work with?
Every space is 5 feet. Whatever your
Yeah.
movement speed is how many.
You have on your side, you see tools. You see like a paintbrush, a magnifying glass. How you can normally tell how far you can move is you can switch over to the ruler, and you can pull it and see how far you can go in feet.
Yeah, so you have whatever your guy has, like, should say how much movement speed you have. Your
Usually
speed
on this
is,
grid, it's 6 spaces.
yeah,
Okay.
if you have 30.
But there's a collapsing bridge that you might not want to be standing on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if you're trying to cross the bridge past the dragon dude,
I think that's also a
you
terrible
will
idea.
be at disadvantage, 100%.
Yeah, so you should probably wait. Or if you can, yeah, just wait. I don't know. It's up to you.
Hmm.
You don't want to be swept away by the river.
Mhm.
Yeah. If anything, I'll just wait it out.
Unfortunate.
You could kill the last kobold if you want. If you can't shoot that far, I don't know how far you're. Oh, wait, you're a ranger, never mind.
Yeah, I have to find out how far.
I think
Yeah, you
usually
can definitely
if
hit that range.
if you have a equivalent to the
Yeah, you have a
long
flintlock
crossbow.
rifle, which is equivalent of a longbow that can hit easy.
So
Mhm.
yeah, so it's like 150. No, it's like 150, 500 or something like that. I forget what
Yeah,
the first.
It's,
Sure.
it's he could if he wanted to shoot, he'd be able to hit.
Sure, let's go for it.
All right, cool. So you roll your bow.
My weapon.
Click the attack.
Yeah, your attack
Yep.
roll.
Your flintlock rifle.
Fire.
Oh, that is.
Ooh.
That's a
There's-
stop rolling so damn well.
You know what? You know what? There's no going against it. That's a headshot, if any.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
what is,
I'm pulling out my pistols, getting ready to take the kill.
so what is this? What does this look like as you just pull out your flintlock rifle and just take a shot at this man?
Oh,
This
it's
beast.
It's just I just see all the comment. I'm just like, instant headshot.
instant headshot. So
I just see its head explode in front of me, and I just
Yeah.
slowly put my guns away.
Instant headshot.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's the entire encounter. Everyone is dead. So I'm gonna stall for a little bit here,
Mhm.
and then you guys can go ahead and take what you want. So that didn't take too long. Obviously,
Yeah.
it took maybe a few minutes max.
You want us to take an
Um,
official break, maybe? Give everyone a chance to hit bathrooms and snacks.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
whatnot?
So let's take an
Okay.
official break. That'll give me enough time to set up something else for you guys. 'Cause that was too easy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. This is. I mean, the thunder waves.
That was supposed to be
and
level 4 easy, like
It wasn't.
medium difficult. That was level 3
Kobolds-
medium difficult.
Kobolds can be difficult because when there's a lot of them attacking you together, they all.
Yeah,
get
except when you
advantage.
all destroy, kill them all at once, and that's just
Yeah, when you have like a lot of like wide area damage,
Yeah.
and I have 2 of those, so
Yeah.
I do as well, and I can use it twice.
So yeah, that's the kind of. If you guys want to go ahead and take a long rest, then or a short rest, and then we'll also take a rest on the.
Okay, great.
Hold on,
Yeah,
should we roll to make sure we get across the bridge just fine, real quick?
Yeah, sure. You wanna make sure you do that. Okay, so that was.
Is there any way I can give them advantage by pointing out the weak points in the stonework, being like step there, step there?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, because you pass, I'll allow you to do that for sure.
14.
So yeah, so you pass by quickly. You're easy. This one will be a little bit more difficult.
All right, Mike. Okay, Mitch.
Now I have to make sure I get across without falling.
Yeah. So, do you know where to click for your athletics?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
just in the skills list with all that other stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, you
one
make it
needed my
across.
stinking advantage.
Hello, friends.
Yeah.
Hello.
Visible elven
Alright.
feet make
Can I
it
just-
across the bridge.
You
I
see
just
that
wanna-
shot?
And as you're crossing the bridge, you see a few rocks stumble back into it from as it's crumbling to pieces.
looks
My
like
bad.
we can't.
So we're gonna have to find another way across.
Yep.
So yeah, everyone, make sure you return in a few minutes. We're going to be getting back into this beautiful one-shot, Michael. Or
Yeah, you
two-shot.
enjoying
I guess. Yeah, it's
I mean,
fantastic.
At this point, I believe Rizark is cursed because look at the rolls for this guy compared
Yeah,
to
everyone's
Rizark.
been rolling good. We didn't
Yeah,
take
I
a scratch of
haven't.
damage on the fight, but
I wanted to use shatter.
Awesome.
That might
Yeah.
not be might not be good right now. seeing as how
Listen,
the shock was.
if we're taking a short rest right now, like, are we taking a short rest right now after the
Yeah.
bridge?
so
Yes.
I'm gonna.
I get my channel divinity back.
Jeez.
Yes.
You're-
Oh, and the
You're
channel
still close to
divinity
your
works.
mic, by the way, Dark.
Yeah, you were like
yeah.
way too close to your mic.
My mic is like, I'm
I
just
think
being
gains
really
up or
loud.
something. Yeah. All right, so yeah, we're gonna be right
I'm just
back.
being really loud. That's probably what
So enjoy the Skyrim D&D break screen
Oh, you don't-
in this not
You don't
Skyrim
have a new one
D&D
to
game.
nice.
So yeah.
Awesome.
Anyway.
Oh yeah. All right.
Be right back.
Yep, same. I'm just gonna leave the call so people don't hear you all saying bad words about me while I'm gone.
Yep. Like you
Silo
man, that Silo
sucks.
guy.
And I'll be right back, guys. 5 minutes and we'll be right back with some more Steampunk D&D. So, how's everyone enjoying the show so far? I'm gonna be hopping back with these guys in just a second. Cut it, gon' cut. Edit this? I mean, I can't since it's streamed, otherwise I would. But we're gonna hop back into there and chat with the other guys while we're waiting. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, friend.
So, we are missing 2 of our players still, but
Yes.
I assume everything's going well. How you liking your GMing of your first game?
It's actually pretty fun. Like, I'm enjoying
you're doing a
it.
good job. So,
Am I? I'm kind of glad to hear
I think
that,
so.
'cause I was kind of worried I was not doing the greatest job.
I'm hoping I'm doing okay as a player personally.
Nice.
Because it's my instinct to just jump up and do like everything, and I'm kind of doing a little bit of that, but I'm trying to pass rolls to everyone else as well.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're doing
Hello?
fine.
Huh.
Hello.
Yeah, we are visible at the moment. Yeah. So,
Oh, I can hear people again. Hi.
yeah,
Hi.
man. Ah, there we go.
Stupid life.
Wow. Yeah, so we're not getting started just yet. We're going to wait till everyone gets back, guys, but I got lonely. So,
It's okay. We love you anyway.
yeah.
I'd still kind of loud.
Yeah, you are a little bit. Do you have like a gain option on your microphone or anything?
It's all the way down. I'll just do it in Discord. You gotta
Okay,
tell me how.
sure.
How's this sound?
A little better to me, at least at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably just the mic
Yeah,
itself.
probably. So, guys, how about my rolls?
Good, man.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
real
no.
happy about him.
At least, yeah, the rolls have been at least we haven't seen any crazy rolling in combat for me yet. So
Yeah.
as a dead average roll from the Thunder Wave. So I've just
Yep.
revealed that I am indeed the caster type of fighter. So it's,
I see.
however, I'm working it all out so my spells aren't necessarily actually all spells, rather steampunky techie stuff.
Yeah. I was thinking about changing how way Mario does his things.
Okay.
So
Yeah, wanting less magic and stuff.
less magic. I was thinking like maybe instead of a magic thing, it's a
A gun that shoots spells.
fire. Yeah, a gun that shoots fire or something. Trying to figure something out. Sorry.
That's all good. It's all good. Yeah, seems like everyone else is enjoying it. So who likes the deity chosen by Dark?
Everyone
Gosh.
love it. Hey, man, listen. I was looking through deities. And I was like, I'm familiar with this one. I might as well. I'm also an acolyte. If you didn't know, Xylo.
Yeah. So what is that? What is that? Thing that makes you able to boost your? I guess what kind of blast do you have? Is that thunder damage?
That's
or fire?
it's my channel divinity. I picked the different domain. It's called a zeal domain.
Oh, okay.
So I get all these different things. Since Godius didn't survive that long, I never got to use it.
Fair.
So with all these bonuses at level 1, he gets the clerics get proficiency with martial weapons and heavy armor.
Yep.
From the first level as well. If I use an attack, I can make a bonus act. That could be a bonus action.
Okay, cool.
I can use that feature number of times equal to my wisdom modifier, which is 1. The thing that I liked about this domain, which is why I picked it, is the consuming fervor or whatever.
Forever, yeah.
Fervor, yeah. Starting at 2nd level, when you roll fire or thunder damage, you can use your channel divinity to deal max
Fire or
damage
thunder.
instead of rolling.
That's a good
So
combo.
that's why most of my spells are since I'm
Fire
a
or
fire
thunder.
breathing dragon,
So that's
and
why
I
you're
have,
asking for that shatter thunder damage right there.
Yep, that 24 boom.
I've seen that combo before. Because I knew that there was a thing that did that for thunder. I didn't know there was a fire one. That's cool.
It does it for both, yeah, which is really great.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess while we're still waiting, I can show people
yeah,
what's up
and
on my
I also-
character sheet.
Yeah, and I also have channel divinity spells, which Godius never got to use either, because we were just starting with it.
Never mind. That's
So
probably
I have, I have Searing Smite and Thunderous Smite.
Oh, thunder damage there and fire. Jeez.
Yeah. So Searing Smite, next time I hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, that creature takes an extra 1d6 on top of it.
Yeah. So you're like a combat cleric. I like it.
Yeah. The fire goes out if the spell is ended. The target can make con save to, throw it out. If they fail, they take another 1d6 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
The Thundering Smite, or Thunderous Smite. Well, I made this last night when I came home at 4 o'clock, so. The first time I hit it with my melee weapon, my weapon makes a thunderous boom that spans 300 feet from me. It deals an extra 2d6 damage.
Nice. Oh, the sound expands like that. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it has to succeed a strength save or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone. So it's pretty great. Also, I have Magic Weapon and Shatter, which are my divinity spells. I'm assuming you guys know what Magic Weapon and Shatter are. I hope you guys know what Shatter are.
Yeah,
Michael likes to
I've seen a bit
spam
of
it.
Yes. Yes, I know what Shatter does. Thank you.
I'm just doing it for more of the people that are watching, But
Oh,
I
yeah.
digress.
Shatter, one of my favorites.
If you guys aren't watching season 2, watch season 2. Michael likes that spell a lot.
That I do.
Yeah. I'm gonna reveal my spells as we continue on. I think I was really looking forward to that Her Majesty reveal by using the gun to shoot. Bang.
Oh yeah, I kind of have named my weapons as well, but I don't want to.
Yeah,
ruin
didn't
it.
get to show off the pistols yet. The main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because my guy is a fighter, but he's actually a ranged fighter. So when I saw that one pop up right next to me, I was like, oh, I can't use my main jam yet. So. So I was like, ooh. Well, and then I was like, actually, there's a 15-foot cube in front of me. I am so sorry, Michael, but boom.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine. Obviously,
Yeah, it's just this was an encounter
that's
that we're
fair.
actually extremely suited to defeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't expect anything that easy in the future.
We've tainted him against us, guys.
Already,
Oh,
wow.
gosh.
He's already like, all right, I'm gonna send out
All
everything.
right, 2 ogres.
I'm not expecting any Xylo level threats, but I'm expecting some heavy hitters.
Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of practice to get to the point where you can make the party think they're all gonna die and then they win. So.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Also Xylo, I also have a spell that I really love.
Talking about like
Godius.
6 dragons, like 5.
Yeah,
orcs.
like that's
2
the thing. Like,
giants.
in our current campaign, everyone's still alive, but they've almost died so many times.
It's true.
First season when we were doing this, after Godius and Laucine died.
Yeah, to be fair, my first large encounter, I think there was a smaller encounter that you guys did fine on, but then the next large encounter after that, I accidentally killed 2 of the players when I overcompensated. So,
Nice.
which they were also really dumb and kind of deserved it, but no one deserves to lose their first character in their first
I
game.
want to say it was all Mevs and Tiger's fault, but that's
There was some fault on everyone.
threw a dead body towards the camp. Who does that?
That is very weird. It won't let me edit.
If you guys can't tell, I'm a salty boy.
It won't let me edit something. Let me just refresh the page and I'll fix
Okay.
it.
Anyway. Sorry, I was going off on a little rant because I love Godius to death.
Yeah.
Literally.
All right, so when we're all ready to go, then we will
think we're
continue the
good?
story.
Everyone?
think we're good.
Yeah.
Let's
Alright,
do
if you-
it!
Alright, if you want to unmute.
Mario's muted currently.
Oh.
Cool.
I didn't realize that I was saying things.
Oh, well. Good thing we called it out.
Yeah.
All right, bring us back in, Dungeon Master.
Bring
As
it
he
back.
has
Alright,
his mouth.
So yeah, so you just took out a band of
Weak people.
goblins and kobolds. 2 goblins each had 3 kobolds each, and you've taken your short rest. Thoughts on the encounter? How your characters react?
I investigate the bodies for stuff.
Yeah, York's just like, well, why did they even bother attacking? I guess they've never heard of us. They didn't see the guild crests.
They don't. They're not very smart. They just
Didn't even
kind
get
of
to use my...
attack.
Yo, it's fine. Her
Could
Majesty
I
did get her full support.
can I check their
Of course.
bodies for like golden stuff or whatever
I
they
agree
have.
with that.
Yeah. Let me. Pull
I'll
up
check
the-
this one that's in front of me, like this whole.
I was so ready. I'm like, ooh, I should
Yeah.
roll hit dice with a short rest. I was like, wait, no one got hurt.
Cool. Type
I'm waiting on you.
CR. Trying to figure out loot tables because.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
didn't
be
think
honest. I
about.
make it up 90% of the time.
Do you?
Mhm.
All right. Go ahead and roll roll a d10.
Okay.
Then I'll let you know. So you rolled an 8. You find 6 gold on 3 of the kobolds.
Okay.
Not
I
bad.
found 6, right? So okay.
That's who you were looting, right? Please tell me that's who you were looting.
I was looting like the whole, like this, all of them over here, but that's fine too.
Okay.
Goblin have anything on him
That's us
Yeah, roll
reasonable.
another d10 for the goblin.
for the goblin? Okay. What you have, spicy boy? Oh,
He had 12 gold on him.
no, that's not bad. 12
Yeah.
gold brings me up to 41 gold.
I guess I'm just looting these guys over here. See if any of them had anything.
Trying to get my feet wet.
Yeah,
Still a
instead
little
of looting,
gritty.
I'm just sitting here cleaning off the front of my gun. It's just covered in soot,
Fair enough.
like dirt flung back into it.
I just need some water to cool my mouth down, you know. That fire doesn't sit well.
All right. So then, is you rolling for loot as well? Right.
Yeah.
And who's that on?
These kobolds right here, or this guy, this one. Right here.
Yeah, you found another. I found another four gold on those kobolds. Oh, sorry, it's 6 gold. 6 gold on the kobolds.
All right.
And then.
Oh, you said 6, right?
6. Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Just to be a
And
nice
then,
boy.
Somebody want to loot the other? Oh wait, no, the other goblin got swept away because of thunderous boom.
Yeah,
Oh,
I knocked
right.
him back.
There goes the green boy.
Yeah, so you're not gonna get any loot off of him,
That is fair.
unfortunately.
I'm just cleaning off my rifle.
Cool. Awesome. So you're about, this is about halfway in between Rustin and Ritmorn. So, what's the next move? Are you guys gonna make your way over? Or?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's just kind of like, you guys
Yeah.
done with the bodies yet?
Yes, I just want more gold, man.
Done
Listen,
looting the bodice.
It's life's not all about gold; it's about treasure.
It's nice to have some gold in your back pocket, old man. I hope
does
you know
get
that.
True.
Fair.
Um,
I'm still a little bit green, so you gotta teach me the ways.
cool. Awesome.
Seem to handle yourself well.
Always, I appreciate it.
Awesome. All right. Anyways, cool. With that being said, then you make your way over to Ritmorn, then, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, you get there probably around somewhere like 7 at night, so it's not too late. Make a perception check.
Alright.
I don't know. I don't see much. I don't think.
Let's see if the blind old man can see.
That's a negative.
Oh,
Oh,
About
maybe.
time. It doesn't crit this
Maybe.
perception check, but still the best. Wow.
Are you
Alright.
gonna roll one or not?
Gray boy.
Yeah.
Perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
There it is.
There we
You
go.
see
Awesome.
something?
So actually, it's not that you see something, because you haven't. As you're nearing Ritmorn, you're just outside of the town, and something very peculiar about this town. In fact,
No, you.
because you don't see anything. Actually,
Oh.
Oh,
you see a town, and it's there, but there's no lights, no
it's an
people,
illusion.
and you can't even hear anything coming from the town. What's your move?
I'm running in.
You're running in? Is everybody following him?
No,
I will follow him at a walking pace.
I am not.
I think that's what we're all doing. We're all following him at a walk pace.
All right, so you are following him in at a walking pace, and as you all enter the town, welcome, my friends, to the
Oh, no.
town
Already.
of Ritmorn.
Sweet, sweet.
God
Yeah,
damn.
so this is the town of Ritmorn.
Where are we? Oh, there we are.
I don't have that much time left, so that's why I'm doing this very quickly.
Cool, cool.
So like I
Am I
said,
not-
you didn't
I'm
hear
leading the
anything, you
pack,
didn't
right?
see anything. But now you've ran into the town of Ripmore, and you see there's these buildings here that's in front of you. And shall we start?
Hello? Anyone?
Hello.
Anybody home?
Yeah, and as you guys are screaming for people to
Be home.
be home, and to come out and welcome you to the town of Ripmore,
It's coming
Yeah.
home, boys.
you hear a huffing and a slight sound of like a scraping in the background.
Guys,
Just
it's
seems
not
like
me this
just
time.
around the corner.
I want to go investigate.
I want to sit put.
All right, so where are you going? You can move your tokens, by the way.
I'm just
Um,
gonna.
I'm gonna kind of. Maybe I'll just inch over to this corner here.
All right, go ahead and roll a perception check then.
Oh boy.
Get over here.
Oh boy. I get my guns at the ready. I'm looking around.
Mm-hmm.
I do that perception, old man.
All right, so that's definitely enough. These
Okay.
guys aren't exactly being very stealthy, not like the last group of bandits. And that might just be because these aren't a group of bandits, actually.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, come on.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Why?
So,
Oh.
I
We
slowly
have-
back.
So,
So
as you
you
walk
wanna
around
get-
the corner,
I
You,
was
uh,
not being stealthy
you
whatsoever
peer
either.
into Death's face as two gnolls pop up
Oh,
and an
no.
ogre.
Great.
And they see you right away because
Wow.
they've been slaying people in this village all
Oh, no.
day long.
Our leads to the treasure.
Is that really your first word?
That is York's main concern. His first thought is,
No.
oh no, they've killed all the leads to the treasure, rather than the immediate danger.
As Akatosh once said, "Oh well."
Oh well. So,
I
they
take it
notice
it's-
you, and they aren't about to let you get away. Let me just say, they want blood. They don't care. They're not very smart. I mean, they're gnolls and ogres. Like, that's
Yeah.
not really big surprise. But
They dummies, man.
they like to fight. That's for sure. So
Roll initiative.
That's true.
yeah, we're gonna be rolling initiative here, guys. Go ahead and do it.
Bloody hell! Bloody hell!
Okay. I'll take a 15.
I'm just organizing my screen here. Give me a second.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have to find it again because I keep forgetting where it is.
It's initiatives up the top. Remember to click your
There it
token
is.
first, Mitch.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Wow, you guys are rolling very good initiative.
jeez.
there.
Oh, he didn't click his token.
That's
we're
still
gonna go
pretty
ahead.
good.
Are you
Noel,
forgetting
don't.
now?
Noel is a slow boy.
Yeah,
So is-
Noel's not doing too well over here. That's this one's the first one's a 4. I'm gonna roll the other one really quick. And then this guy, another Noel. Oof, they are bad. They are slow boys, but this one not so much. He's gonna.
They're-
be-
Oh, there's a second ogre.
there's
no.
one ogre, 2 Knolls.
Yeah.
Oh, because I see 4
See,
rolls.
two
That's
big
why.
axy guys, one big clubby dude.
I accidentally rolled the same Knoll twice.
Okay.
I took his lower one.
Gotcha.
Okay, so who's first? I think it's you, Dragon Boy.
Yeah,
Oh.
so Dovey is gonna go first.
Yeah, we'll just call him Dobie from now on.
Dobie.
Dobie.
Okay, so on this
Your
one,
suck master.
I'm gonna
Okay.
cast. I'm going to cast True Strike on it.
Okay.
True Strike. Okay, so on the first Knoll.
Yeah.
You're gonna run up to it.
No.
True Strike is not a cantrip, it's a level 1 spell.
Basically,
Oh,
and
does
to
it not?
explain this one, I take out an
Wait.
encyclopedia on it out of my bag, and I start looking them up.
That is so in character. I love it.
Okay. The Knoll's rather confused, but doesn't really care. He's not smart.
Oh, look, a knoll. Let's see what they're all about.
Hold on, I can put it in the chat.
So I'll let you know his his AC is higher than 13,
Okay.
and he's
Okay.
wearing hide armor and a shield.
Okay, and I do get advantage on the next strike I do against him.
Yes, you do.
And that is unfortunately all I can do, but
Yeah.
that does give us a range of what is gonna hit him.
Wait, this is on the
Yeah.
knoll, right?
Yeah, the front in front of us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Drundar.
That would be me.
Mr. Ranger.
I'm thinking about positioning myself on a roof.
You would have to make an athletics check to get because these are mostly 2-story buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know what we should do, Xylo.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Should we?
I don't
guess
know
I'll
if it's
try it.
necessary, but I'm down.
I'll try an athletics roll for it and see if I can get on a roof.
Huh,
Sure.
I
Yeah,
have
I
the
mean,
high ground, Luke.
You're a nimble elf, and these guys aren't nimble. So yeah,
Oh.
16 will get you. It'll get you on top of a roof.
So you can move your
He'll
token
probably have
up
to
on
use all his
the roof.
movement, I would imagine. But,
How much
yeah.
movement would that take for him? Then?
That would be
10 feet?
his full move.
Oh, that'd be his full move. Okay.
That's his full move. Because you
Okay.
have to go up 2 stories. It's his full move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can he still attack?
Yeah, if he wants to.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on
Okay,
the ogre.
That's your bonus action.
Yeah.
On the ogre?
On the auger. Yeah, this big
I'll go
fat
ahead
dude.
and I'll go ahead and
Mhm.
mark him then. Give him
Yeah.
a little marker.
Look at that, Hunter's Mark.
All right. And then I can't do anything else.
You could shoot, I
Yeah.
think, still.
Yeah, that's a bonus action, so you can still take an attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
so
I can
that's your
still
bonus
take a
action.
shot?
So you can still take a shot. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit
But
him
that
with
is a
the,
spell.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
hit him
that's
with
one
the
of your
rifle
spells.
then.
Okay, so you're gonna hit the ogre.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead
Sizzle
and
boom.
man, you guys are rolling good today. Yeah, that hits. Roll for
Mhm.
damage.
Ogre's got that health though.
You've,
That doesn't-
you've looked at him before, haven't
Doesn't
you?
Mark
Yeah,
do a like?
I don't
additional-
think I've used Knowles before though. So
How do you do Hunter's Mark again, Dark? Forget how you do it.
Hunter's
Hunter's
Mark?
That's a
essentially
1d4.
you just roll a d6 afterwards.
Oh, it's a D6.
I think so.
Oh, D6.
Yeah.
And I think with the way you
okay.
had it set up, you can just click it and it'll automatically do it.
Yeah, just
but, yeah, but
All right,
click
just
the
go ahead,
text
just click
in
the
chat
damage.
for your
click the
damage.
Yeah.
Prince rifle thing.
See where it says Prince's Rifle? Click that for damage.
Yes.
Yeah, click the text of the name.
See, okay, so you have to roll another D6
Roll
on
another
top of it
D6.
for your Hunter's Mark damage.
Do you remember how to roll individual?
Slash roll D6.
Yeah.
1d6.
Don't forget the space.
B2. There you go. So 9 damage.
So 9
Not bad.
damage.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean that hits him, and he's kind of irritated about it. But I mean, he's like, it's kind of like poking a bear with a stick. He's not happy. He's upset, but he's like, kind of brushes it off pretty much. Yeah. All right. Next up.
Yep.
That would be your
I believe
Vordar.
that's. Oh, okay.
Vordar, Mr. Me. Okay, so I will hit myself with
Oh, dude, my
the
initiative was at the bottom.
Shield of. I'll use Shield of Faith.
Yeah. You're gonna
So
use Shield of
my-
Faith?
Yeah, myself.
Is that a bonus action or is that an action?
Yes, it
It's
is.
bonus.
It's a bonus.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that was a bonus
So
action.
I got that 21 AC.
Okay.
Nice.
Now I will shoot the knoll that's directly in front of me. This dude.
So you're gonna shoot the null that's in front of you. All right.
yeah, with,
cool.
with that blunderbuss I have. You know what I'm saying? Named
All
it,
right, take a shot at him.
named it
Yeah,
the
that-
Dragon's Breath.
Wait, Dragon's Breath of Blunderbuss.
No, that's the name of my blunder.
That's a
Oh,
little
okay.
misleading, but
I know.
Yeah.
I have to name it something else, but I thought it was cool for the time being. I have fired.
sure.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead and roll for damage, and that hits.
Boom. I have fired.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the Knoll's kind of like, he doesn't like it. It definitely stung a little bit to him, but
Okay.
again, it's not too bad. He's dealing with it.
Where's the ogre? Oh, okay, Mr. York's turn, I think.
All right.
Yeah, it's York's turn.
Well, the goggles come down because it's shooting time.
Oh no.
They're far too far away for Her Majesty's sniper rifle to hit. Clearly.
Yeah, clearly.
So he
'cause the
pulls-
sniper rifle
He pulls out
too
the white
far.
gun and the black gun.
Was
Let's
this
see if
John-
they like a little salt and pepper.
was this
And just
Devil May
unleashes
Cry?
2 shots.
All right, go ahead and you get to roll twice, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So go ahead
because
and roll-
I have to
roll-
bonus action to attack with the offhand weapon. So,
Yeah.
but
so you'll use
my
the bonus
range is
action.
only 30 feet. So can I actually?
You should probably move up.
Uh,
yeah, I need to move up one to get.
yeah, if you wanna
without
move
That's
Sorry,
why I was
disadvantage.
thinking of giving you the turning
Yeah,
you
I mean, that would
Spider-Man
be
real
helpful.
quick.
I can
Yeah, I
also
mean-
take hits if I need to, though.
Yeah, you can move up.
Yep.
You're free to move up if
Yep.
you want to.
So I'm gonna just move up a little bit to get into range, and I'll hit him with the salt, and hit him with the pepper.
All right, so
18s.
Yeah,
Nice.
18s across the board. Yeah, they both hit against
Pew.
the first null.
Pew pew. So that's
Four.
so
Just
it's
the
a
4.
4.
Yeah, it's a 4.
And that's the pepper.
And
Salt
See?
and here's pepper. Wow.
Bang,
12,
bang.
12. Yeah, that knoll is looking a little bit worse for wear now. He's taking a few hits. He's not liking it. He's not happy. He's definitely not happy.
I go frantically try and start reloading my guns, and that's the end of my turn.
Yeah.
I'm just standing right there.
So yeah, they're not happy about this current circumstance. So this ogre right here is going to use his full movement to get over his movement to get over here, and then
That's all he has?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all he has.
Really?
But he's going to throw a javelin at the man on the roof.
Oh, no.
The one that took a shot at him.
Yeah, the one that shot him. He's going to throw a javelin at him. And does 15 hit?
Yeah, look at your armor class. It should
Your
be
AC.
It's all the way at the top of your shit.
right above
I've
your
done-
health points.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
AC's 13.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that hits then.
definitely
So I'll roll for damage.
damage.
Oh, yeah.
gave
So
us-
you take.
You definitely gave us a deadly encounter, didn't you?
Nope, this is a hard encounter.
Yeah, I don't think
don't worry,
Knolls are
I-
crazy.
My leg.
they're not.
My
You
leg!
take 12
My leg.
piercing damage. Now you have a javelin just stuck out of your leg or your thigh there.
My
It's,
leg!
My leg.
So yeah,
There's
you
a
take 12
SpongeBob
damage. You're down 12 health, buddy. And it's time for the Knolls to take a shot.
Oh, boy.
And so this first Knoll, first and foremost, he's hella upset. He's not happy. He's very upset. He's gonna move right here, okay?
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna take a shot at this man, the cleric, the
Oh, yeah.
man in the golden dragon.
Good luck,
Try it.
buddy. Good luck.
So he's gonna take a longbow shot at him, too.
Ha,
Good
they don't even
so-
got guns.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
You primitive
But,
men.
Yeah, that's sure that
Ha!
doesn't
Good
hit.
luck. Akatosh, be with me.
So yeah, so the arrow just glances off, and he just kind of gets even more enraged and frustrated. But and then the last Knoll goes, and he's gonna move himself up here, and he's going to throw a spear
Ooh.
at the man on the roof because
Oh, no.
he's not happy.
He's a clear target. Oh, man.
Yeah, he's kind of put himself in a very easy position to be hit, unfortunately. So he's gonna roll for damage. Oof.
That
Oh,
hits.
no.
Yeah. For 6
He's
damage.
still alive.
I'm
So
still
you take
kicking, boys.
6 more
Oh,
damage.
gosh. Oh, yeah.
Still
'cause he has-
kicking.
What do you got? 2 health points?
I'm at 2.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Warning, putting yourself on the roof probably wasn't the best idea.
Come on. Do it. I'm ready for it, wizard buddy.
So yeah, that's our turn. It's up to Doverax
Alright.
now.
I'm ready for it if you want to do it. I'll take it. I'm
All
willing.
right. So I'm gonna take a bit of a risk.
Okay.
I'm going to move right here
Okay.
Oh.
because I have
Okay, you got a different pattern.
then I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave
Okay.
Okay.
because I can hit multiple targets from this
He can.
point.
Yeah, he can hit the 2 targets.
Yes.
With that.
Yes, you can. Yep.
And on this one, I know I had advantage again. So
I don't
it's
know.
only an
Well,
attack
you don't
roll.
make an attack roll with Thunder Wave.
Yeah, this isn't an attack roll. This
Yeah,
is a
so
DC.
there's no
Oh, okay.
advantage to have.
Nope.
Yes, so it's just a save if they do it.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
So go ahead, hit the roll. They
Put it
got to
in the
make
chat.
Constitution saves.
yeah, I just want to check if it was worth possibly using level 2, but
It's more damage
There's-
to hit, but
there's literally no other reason not to. It doesn't waste an extra spell slot.
yeah, you're right. So
Oh,
I'm
wait,
gonna
it
no.
does. It does for most
Because I'm a
magic
warlock.
users.
They all count the
Yeah,
same.
yeah. It matters for
Sorcerer.
other people.
So I'm gonna cast it as level 2.
Okay, use your level
Go
2
ahead.
spell slot.
So using one of your level 2 spell slots. So he has to make a DC 14 Constitution save.
That was not a good roll though.
No, that's pretty low.
It's
Because
11.
it takes half damage.
Yeah, if it saves, it takes half. If it fails,
Alright.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
here's-
if it fails, it takes full.
So it hits.
Yeah, this Knoll is gone. He is
So-
he is
This is-
shocked and blown
Does
back.
it hit the ogre too or no?
It does. It should hit.
It does.
Yes, it will hit
Okay.
the ogre too.
Does he roll as well?
Yeah,
You also
no,
hit
so roll.
that building though, but
Yes, he did. Which is going to blow back this corner of the building, like this area right here. Let me go ahead and draw that for you.
ooh, now
This
that ogre
area
can fit in here and get some
right
swings at
here.
us.
Yeah, that wasn't again. You keep using thunder moves, and they destroy terrain. So
It's all right. The
But you
person
just-
who owned that house is
But
probably
there
dead
is
already.
something else too, though. The Thunder Wave also has a knockback of 10 feet.
Yeah, so if
Yes.
he fails his con save.
yeah, so if he fails the con save, so yeah, but the first knoll is dead,
Mhm.
and the ogre does not save for his
Yeah,
con.
gets
He's
knocked back.
very high constitution, very surprising. So
Yeah,
he's
bad
going to
roll.
get blown back about 10 feet.
Yeah, so I should be safe since that's as far as we saw.
Unless he uses a dash action to get right up to your face, but then he won't.
But
be
then he
able to
can't attack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, Mr. Durandine.
Mr. Bleeding Out.
Mario.
Drundar.
If
Mario's not
I
done.
can't. No, I can't. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
I can only
Yeah.
move and attack.
Ooh.
Well then, this is quite a pickle.
You
Yeah,
can-
yeah.
If you want to just
You
duck
are-
down, you can kind of hide from them if you want to, or you can keep shooting.
Yeah. If you want to just hide, that's totally an option.
Oh, you know what you could possibly do too? Run behind him and use him as a human shield.
He's on the roof
pause.
right now. He'd have to jump down.
Yeah.
And if he fails
would
that
have-
save,
Now,
he would take fall
because I
damage.
have a spell
Yeah.
which is Cure Wounds. Am I able to
That's
cast
a
that
good
on?
idea.
You can.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can.
no, you're absolutely allowed to cast that on yourself.
Okay.
So, yeah, just click it in chat. And
It's 1d8
yeah,
plus whatever his modifiers.
plus his con modifier, right?
Yeah, you
Or
should
no,
just be able
it's
to
his,
click the spell.
spellcasting
There you go.
modifier.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, so you
Nice
heal
roll.
for 8.
That's
Yeah.
8.
Pretty nice. That's my max. Anyway.
That brings me back up to 10, right?
Yep.
Yeah, totally brings you back up to 10. So good job.
Yeah.
Well, that's your turn. That's your action.
Yeah. Am I still able to move?
You can move. Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
still
you can
move,
move.
so if you want to go.
Yeah,
aggressive,
I'm gonna try and jump off the roof and get down.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Roll
So I can get
roll
behind.
acrobatics.
That's
And don't.
that's-
oh yeah, you have enough to
Acrobatics.
fail it and not die now. So
Yeah. So roll an acrobatics.
Mhm.
To see if you land smoothly. Oh yeah, you totally do. You not
Nailed
only land smoothly, but you like roll like
I do a nice
Pretty
fancy
much.
roll.
he's like, bad idea. Back on the ground.
so. Yeah, perfect. Awesome.
Okay.
That's your turn. So
Yeah,
then,
anyway.
Bordar, you're up.
that channel divinity is gonna come in. I'm gonna run up with a 10, 15, 20. All right, you see this little this area where these two are? That shatter's gonna come into play right now.
Maybe.
Alright,
It's right
So-
out
cool.
in the middle of nowhere, so minimal damage.
So just a warning, that is going to hit you.
Is
yeah, do you
it?
cast it somewhere
Yeah.
that's not gonna hit you, like behind
Oh.
him at this point?
Oh, it,
Because it's a big.
It's
radius.
it's a square around you, the
Oh, it's
center.
a-
So
okay.
it's
I
like
didn't.
it's like if you do it here, it's this, and this.
Yeah, so just place it like behind him and you'll be fine.
It's centered.
Yeah. Okay.
on
Yeah,
a
I'll
spot.
do that. I'll do it behind
Yeah.
him because I forgot because I don't use shadow. It's your spell.
Being
He
a
uses
good
it like
DM.
it does like this ish.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll do that. Like position it behind them, I guess.
I
So
think it's,
I'll
what,
be
it's
able to.
15. So yeah,
I think it's.
I think it might be.
I think it's
Let me
is it
check
20?
it.
Either way, you can just say that he does it like far enough back that's not.
yeah.
gonna hit him.
So yeah, so you shatter.
Mhm. So it's
that's-
24. It's 24 damage because I used the divinity.
So yeah, it's an extra 10 damage.
Yes. So if they
Yeah.
have to save, I
Damage. Yeah, they get a save. I
So
think
the
it's a
thing,
con
what-
save.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what it is. You'll have to tell me what it is.
have to look at it because it doesn't show up for me when I cast Shatter. Let me look at it. Shatter. Come on. Create 10-foot radius sphere. Yeah, they have to make a
Yes.
con save.
All right, so I'll go ahead and roll 2 con saves then.
Yeah. I mean, my
Ooh.
my saving modifier is not
So he takes
good
half?
at all. Yeah, he takes half.
All right, cool.
So he takes 12 damage.
Yep. And then the ogre. Whoo, he takes.
Okay.
12
So they
well.
take halves.
So they
Yeah,
both take
that's
12.
rough.
Still a lot of damage though.
Still a good chunk of damage on these guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
That divinity, man.
Hey, Yorick Underkeg, you're up.
All right. Time for some more salt and pepper. I suppose, yeah, we're just gonna get some pistol shots off. I think I might need to move a little closer to hit these guys. Let me just check my range. Yeah, I just gotta move a little bit closer. I'll stand up next to my squishy wizard friend because I'd rather me get hit than him. So, we'll just go over to here, and I will place a shot into, let's say, the knoll, because we want to try to minimize that damage.
Yeah.
So let me just get to this, and let's hit him with the salt, and hit him with the pepper. Bang, bang.
All right. So the first one hits. Pepper hits, but salt does not hit.
Darn it.
Because we know he has a minimum of 13.
Yeah.
No.
And that was off of the bad eye. That's
Yeah.
That's where the last one went.
No, good damage for the single shot though. I think that's max. Yeah.
Yeah. So you hit this knoll, man. He's staggering, but he's still up.
Darn it. If I landed the other
is
shot.
still up. He's like, oh, he's in pain. He's not happy though. He's very, very upset at you.
Fair.
Yeah. So
Come at me, boy.
I should take one more step forward before I end my turn.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so the ogre isn't super smart, and yeah, you just ran up and shattered, but he's really, really, really upset.
He's gonna run after.
He is going to run right here.
Oh, I don't get the attack of opportunity.
It's
No, he's in
true.
that space,
You
yeah.
don't. So and he
Hey,
is
big
going-
guy. The
take a
sun's
swing?
looking real low.
and he's gonna take a swing at the man who knocked him back. He's
Oh,
not
no.
happy. He's so dumb. He's enraged.
All right, so I have one reaction spell I can cast on.
You're allowed to
him.
cast that after you see the attack roll. So
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's gonna take a swing at you with his great club.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't need. Yeah, I don't need to,
Because
because
it's a reaction.
That's unfortunate.
Jeez, that is...
yeah, because I have a 13 armor.
Yep.
So I guess
13? Yikes. Whatever.
Yeah. So
You and
great
me are the
club doesn't
tanks,
hit.
Wodar.
The great club doesn't quite land.
I guess because I see him coming, I'm able to just dodge out of the way.
I scream because it probably lands right in front of me.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
So,
cool guys don't look at explosions.
Yeah, so that's the ogre's turn. I mean, he's kind of
Yeah.
angry, but he's kind of he can't do much more past that.
All right,
And now
Noli
this,
boy.
The Nold is just he's not happy either. He's dying. He's bleeding out. But he's gonna take a bite at you. He's gonna try and
Yeah,
take a
good
bite
luck.
right out of your shoulder.
Good luck.
And yeah, I'm imagining that doesn't pass, eh?
Backhand him.
10.
So yeah, he takes a bite and he's staggering. He can't really hit anything. He kind of like whiffs and he kind of like leans over. He's like, he's kind of like, you know, he's basically ready for you to kill him. Basically.
This is Kratos' reincarnation, everybody.
The Misty Step God.
You don't
All
understand, man. I love that character.
All right, that's their turn. It's up back to Doverax then.
All right.
You have a new
so,
friend.
All right, so I'm going to do some. I'm gonna. What was your character's name again, Xylo?
Yorick, but I mean, you might not need to bother with that spell anymore at this point, if that's what you're thinking.
No.
knock him back
no,
on top of me,
I'm not.
right?
Okay.
I'm going to pull out a very weird-looking contraption, and it looks like a giant rifle with a ton of magnifying glasses, with like a little crystal at the end of it, at the beginning of it. And I'm gonna
I
tell
look
him.
over
I'm gonna
jealously.
ask. No. You made. I'm saying that you made this
Oh, okay.
to my specifications, and I'm asking him, "Are you sure this is going to work?"
I mean, with a couple more lenses, yes. But
I'm gonna
it'll do.
cast Scorching Ray, and I can fire up to 3 shots. So I'm guessing this first time using it, I'm critically
that
miss.
doesn't hit. Yeah, you
Yeah.
critically miss. So you because you
The
critically
shattered
missed,
building
and because
catches
of
on
the,
fire.
yeah, you not only did that, but you kind of lit up the area where Yorick is. Like he's very close to being on fire.
My beard.
He's immune to
Yeah.
fire anyway
Yeah.
because of his dragon heritage, and he's fire.
No, you said he's close to me.
Yorick, not Vodar.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
But I can fire
Yeah.
this up to 3 times though.
Yep.
Yeah.
3 attacks with that scorching.
So
ray.
yeah, that one's rough. Yeah, that one doesn't
Oh,
hit
jeez.
either. Yeah, that one hits though. That one does hit. It takes
Love
11 damage.
So at least that one hits.
The ogre?
Yeah, that's the ogre. Oh wait, Scorching Ray is what? A 15-foot?
No, it's just a single target attack.
Is it a
Mhm.
single target? I can't remember. I can remember.
I
which
can
one's
either
which.
fire on 3 targets, or I can focus all 3 onto
It's
one.
3 blasts of
Alright,
fire.
Yeah, so there you go. That's your. Yeah, he attacks the
That almost
ogre in
went
it.
horribly.
And I'm just yelling at him.
So lucky
We
I
need
didn't
to
get
fix.
somebody else
We
damaged
need.
by
We need to
critical miss.
fix the aim on this.
I said more lenses.
More lenses does not help.
All right, let's finish off this encounter then, shall we?
Yeah.
So we got
Junior.
one Knoll, and it's Druindar's turn.
Wait, the
Alright.
ogre's dead?
No.
Ogre's
Yeah,
dead.
one
you
Knoll,
said
one
finish
ogre.
it off. Okay.
Let's finish off
Alright.
this.
Well, I'm gonna shoot my prince's rifle right at that ogre again.
Yeah, all right. So he's hunter's mark. So go ahead and roll.
Yep.
Roll it. See what it does. Yeah,
Oh,
that
jeez.
that hits.
Actually, yeah, ogre's got nothing. Big
yeah, that
boys.
hits.
And then I get the piercing, right?
You
yeah,
get the
so
hunter's
you
mark.
get the
Yeah.
hunter's mark. So
Yeah, hit
roll
the,
for
hit
damage,
the text again, and yep.
and then roll a
1d6.
d6.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
Minimum
once
damage.
again, it's basically like a toothpick in this guy's shoulder. He's not really bothered by it. He's kind of shrugs it, and you see the stick break in his
First
arm.
battle, I get a beautiful headshot. Second battle, not so much.
Yeah.
Happens. Anyway,
Alright.
I'm going
Do you
to attack.
you're gonna move, or you're gonna just
No.
stay there?
I'll just stay where I am.
All right, Vodar, you do your
Anyway,
thing, man.
the knoll in front of me is gonna get slapped with the mace that I've named Jester's Bane.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yeah. Well, with my wait,
No, that doesn't hit.
Yeah.
I know. I have to look at my domain. I'll use my bonus action to attack.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I have to plus. God damn it. So let's smack the boy again. If I hit.
Oh yeah, that's a critical hit. So what does this look like? You just whiffed the first one. and
I
what
whiffed the
happens?
first one. I'm like, ha, joke's on you. And I like come up with like an uppercut swing with the mace on his jaw, like on the bottom part.
Ooh, so you just kind of just
Yeah.
absolutely just obliterate him
Yo.
from under. Yeah, roll for damage just to see exactly
Nice.
how much. Yeah, you
Yeah.
hit so hard that the Knoll's head just kind of comes off and rolls down the street.
With a mace, gosh. Batter up.
It's basically like hitting somebody with a bat. I mean, this Knoll is just gone. He's dead. There ain't nothing left of him.
Yep. Now
So,
I can focus all my attention on this ogre.
Yeah, so last guy is Big Boy Ogre. Let's go.
All right.
All right, Yorick.
All right, so the pistols aren't really gonna do too much at this range right here, so I'm gonna put them away and pull the sniper back out. Her Majesty
No.
arrives
Hold on,
on
wait
the
a
scene,
minute.
Oh no.
and instead of shooting the gun this time, I'm gonna grab it by the barrels and swing as hard as I can at this ogre's kneecaps with the butt of the weapon.
Okay.
Oh no.
Is that
All right.
improvised
So
weapon?
roll.
No, it's literally
no, it's
my
part of
melee
his
weapon.
Oh, is it really?
So,
Her
Majesty.
Majesty.
that doesn't.
11.
That does hit.
Ogre.
That hits. The ogre.
Alright.
How much damage did that do?
Just the first number.
First one.
11.
What?
This ogre is looking mighty weak now. He's staggering. You can kind of see his kind of clubs against the ground, and
Yeah.
he's got this lull in his eyes.
And immediately I
Drool
see another
dropping everywhere.
kneecap, so
In
I'm
fact-
going to use my action surge.
Yeah, awesome.
I was hoping to use my breath on him to finish him off.
so- This might not finish him. I also could miss. I only have a +5 as opposed to my pistols. So, yeah, another swing comes around, going for the
Yeah.
other kneecap.
Sure, man, go for it.
Kneecap McGee here.
Yeah, that doesn't
Ooh.
hit.
Ah, yeah. It's
He's
just too
staggering too much.
He's too
too
close.
fast,
It's too
too-
large of a cumbersome weapon. I just can't get a good
Nah,
swing
it's
on
too
it.
far.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
My little arms.
All right, so you get this ogre is not. He's not feeling
And,
too hot
yeah, I
right
don't
now.
have
He's
any
feeling
bonus or anything I wanna
pretty
use,
weak.
so. Yeah, it's gonna be my
Um,
turn.
Yeah, he's feeling pretty weak. He's you got this big glob of drool kind of comes out and nearly hits Doverax. But he musters up the effort to lift his club one more time and just take a swing down at the dragon man,
Safe.
focusing him. Ooh.
That hits.
13.
I'm casting shield. I now my
Uh,
AC is 18.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
instead
yeah,
of your
you
next
yeah, you gain +5 to your AC, so that misses.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think there's little cuffs on your wrist or something that I made
Yeah.
for you, and those also like flare up, and a flash of like a magical shield kind of pops out, almost like an illusion. And I'm like, well, that works.
Yeah, so yeah, he swings down and this magical shield pops up, and the club kind of just bounces backward, and the recoil from the shield got like forces this big glob of just snot to smack against the shield.
Ew.
And as the ogre staggers once again, he's
That's gonna wanna
gross
clean that off
looking
later.
rough.
That's a
It's
gross.
up to Doverax now. Well, how are you finishing this off?
Well,
The melee options.
I'm
are slim.
curious on one thing. If that did hit, could you just do damage, roll the damage, and see how much you were gonna do?
It's Great club
does
damage for fun.
Quite a lot of damage.
Oh, that would have think if I had my old health, that would have been a one shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now you would have had one health
almost
up,
moved.
and that was a low roll from him. So
Yeah, it does
Anyway,
pretty high damage.
I want to just breathe my ice breath on it.
Hold on, that's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and do that.
it's fine.
But you're going to hit two of your friendlies.
He can aim it so it will.
Yeah,
come
I can
right
aim
up
it
to
this
the
way.
edge. Yeah,
See?
I guess so.
yeah.
I'm gonna roll. I'm saying if you're only
Hello?
rolling the side of his
Oh.
body, then
It's
you are going to be at
actually, yeah. The
disadvantage.
cone does emanate from the point in front of him. Actually, that's how
Yes.
cones work. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that's how they work.
That's-
So
Wait,
That
you
is
said
definitely
15,
gonna hit you.
right?
Right?
yeah, 15, and
Yeah.
it starts from the point in front of you for cones.
So if I don't
So-
move out of his range, out of combat range, and I move like right here,
Still a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, and then he has to try and
From
get
the
on the
point in
roof.
front of you,
Plus, that's a wall kind of right there.
and you have
that
to
isn't
go
destroyed.
into the wall.
oh, okay. Yeah,
so
because
the only movement out is
Yeah, I think the only viable option would be to step back, and I don't think you want to do that.
no.
Nah, go for it. Step back.
No, don't. Yeah, because the cone,
Um,
since he's right in front of you. I mean, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
see.
because this is
You
probably
could,
my
you
only
could step
chance
to the
use it.
side and make it hit me, or you could shoot it now and hit him. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you mind? Can I just yell at you to just take cover?
You can say it all you want, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He's not going to be able to react off it, but you can say
Yeah,
it
I'm just gonna yell at you to.
because he'll get to make a save. So
hmm
Mm-hmm.
So would you mind if I do this? It's a guaranteed
he's got
kill.
plenty
at
of health.
least.
He's fine.
All
I'm
right.
gonna let you know you'll be able to long rest after this.
Hits him for 21 health.
What's the roll for, Brett? I need to look that up.
You don't have your roll?
I think it's
No,
2d6.
it didn't.
Was it?
There was nothing for me to drag in for a breath.
It's going to be the
Breath
same
effect.
one.
Should
for
just
your-
put it in manually, man.
Yeah.
I did, but I'm not
What
sure
is
if
it
I
on
did
yours,
correctly.
Dark?
Mine's is a 2d6.
Yeah, so it's
attack.
probably 2d6 with a. If it's cold, then it'll probably be a con save.
Yeah,
It is.
Wherever you're. Because mine, the roll for me is like the saving is like the counts as a spellcasting modifier. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I gonna
he
make a
needs-
con save, what happens if I pass the con save?
You
Half
take
You take half.
Yeah, he's dead.
half.
But Xylo still needs to make a con save.
I think it would be him rather than me. But if you like move to the side, like if you want to angle it, so yeah, I feel.
I
Like,
can't. As like you said, I can't because of the wall. You literally.
no, I meant the
over-
other side. That's where I would be in threat. Well, yeah, okay. I'll make a con save. It's fine.
Doesn't hit me, does it?
That's what I
No.
thought. I thought it would have hit you instead of me, but I'm
No,
fine.
I think
with
it
it.
emanates from his point, not from the point.
Yeah, right here. So you're
Okay.
just out of it.
All right.
Oh,
sure.
so it's from your point. Okay, I thought it was the
Yeah.
point in front of you. That's
Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and make a nice little con save. I got +5 to this, so we're fine. This is my best roll all night.
What's your modifier for
Oh,
spellcast?
jeez. He's probably
14?
sitting at 14, yeah.
Oh,
All right,
God.
I take... What is it? 9
Nine.
damage?
9 damage.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
I take some damage.
All right. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Alright.
That's the encounter.
Does the
So
ogre freeze in place?
yeah, so the ogre freezes in place and then just cracks,
Mm.
and then
I tap it with my weapon. My kill. No.
yeah, so then, and then it just kind of falls to little shardsy pieces. It's dead. It's gone. This thing is actually a gunner. So yeah, that's the encounter. And after this, after you hear the ogre fall, you see a door creak open just over here.
Oh.
That is where we're gonna end.
No, who is it?
Alright. Could be a lot
Yeah.
of things. That was fun.
Pretty fun. I agree.
It could be my sister.
Oh gosh.
So we basically one shot a group of medium, and to be fair, most of us didn't get hurt except for Mr. Roof guy over here.
I'm the
Yeah,
only one that
That
didn't
javelin
get
is still in my leg.
No, I didn't get hurt either.
Yeah, he didn't get hit.
hurt. Oh,
I got hit
so
by my
mad.
own teammate, and I got tons of health anyway. So, all right, yeah. So, good stuff, guys.
Yeah.
This is actually a good party dynamic because our cleric actually got great AC.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
and I can play secondary tank and just shoot stuff at mid range with pistols.
I have some strong spells on me. It
Yeah.
does
All
some
I know is I
damage.
know what the next encounter is gonna be.
Oh boy.
Water
My
spirits.
sister.
Burn, burn, burn.
Dun, dun, dun.
Water elemental.
stop.
Gosh.
Only works on
So yeah,
pandas
everyone
here.
congratulate Michael for DMing
Yeah.
and I think doing a pretty good job.
Yup.
So that's some nice
I
stuff.
nearly died on my first ever
Well, I
D&D
know I created
game.
an
Yeah.
encounter midstream.
Happens.
The Yeah, that's
I died on my first D&D game.
best part
Yeah.
is when you get knocked unconscious, you make death saves, and if you got knocked unconscious and knocked off the roof, that would have been an automatic failed save.
I just fall off the
take
roof,
damage.
just cracks my skull.
So that would have been bad.
Mhm.
And the
Oh,
only
man.
other one with healing in a group is you and the person who's past the ogre.
Mhm.
Hi.
So yeah,
So
That
my
went
healer
well.
runs in.
yeah, he's our healer tank.
Yeah.
Which seems like which is proving to be a very good combination.
It's going to
Yeah.
be a good combination until he gets knocked down.
Yeah.
Once he's out,
Then we
It's,
get to panic.
Those remember those that paladin duo Xylo? They get knocked down. It's over for the party.
Yeah, you see, buddy, I can take a couple hits for you. I can't heal you when you get knocked down, though. So,
yeah. So, fun stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. So, thank you everyone for tuning in to this D&D session. We will be doing it again next week. Same crew, same party, same adventure. We got to find this treasure. I'm invested now.
Yeah.
We need to get
Yeah.
this dwarf king armor,
Yeah,
man.
we will
Gotta-
find the stuff next session.
Yeah, next time I'll hopefully have the javelin out of my leg.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We need to take that out soon.
I need to think of a better name for the blunderbuss because you.
It's a cool name, but
Dragon's
the fact that you
breath.
literally have
We
dragon's
start
breath.
confusing the DM.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
It just
So-
didn't cross my mind because I already used the fire breath. But whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. Just it's also kind of
Misleading.
a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah. So guys, we will we'll see you again next week. Anyone have anything to say before we wrap things up? Make sure you check out everyone's channel here. Thanks Mitch to joining us. Make sure you check him out as well.
Thank you, Mitch.
Yeah.
And I suppose we will see you all next week. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Outro music.
Dun, dun. Where's the Pinky Squad video?
Nice.
Oh.
You didn't know it was a me.